All righty. Oh, we live. Hey, Crow and Silent. I sent both of y'all links, and I don't know. Um, I was in portrait mode. I was in portrait mode. So we waiting for Crow to come in or Silent. I sent both of them links. Both Crow and Silent have links. Ignore the first link that I sent. Um, I was in portrait mode, and you know, the long way. Well, you can't do that. So I actually that first link, ignore it. But I came right back. So ignore the first link. We waiting for Crow to come in. We are waiting for Crow to come in. And I switched to the other phone. The camera not as good, but it's more stable. So sometimes you have to sometimes you gotta let your ego go. So y'all, we're waiting for Crow. Silence says, I'm at work, my friend, on lunch break, dude. I'm sure Crow will be in. Well, it was Crow's idea. And I kind of figured you was at work, but I ain't want to leave you out. All right, Crow wants to join the stream. Add. Come on in, Crow. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Hey, man, let me make sure the volume up so I can hear him.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Dude,
What's
thank you.
going on, Crow?
What's up?
Nothing much. You hear the man whining already? He said he was going down there to file charges on Daniel. Well, why did he go live? He supposed to be down there at the FBI, right?
Exactly. So, yeah. Yeah, dude. He's a fucking idiot, dude. I'm sorry, dude. He's just a moron, bro. But Daniel, he is I don't want to show his picture too much or anything like that, but yeah, he reached out to me yesterday, and how it started is that let me see if I have the post here really quick. So I could show people, on your channel. We do it real here. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck around in the way that we make stuff up like Ken does. All right, let's see this right here. All right, so let me see this right here. You probably can't see, huh? Let me get close.
Wait a minute.
Let's see. Can you? All right. All right. So this is Ken's Facebook. So Daniel, all he did was put an emoji, a laugh emoji, because he was laughing at Ken's stuff, summer sale and all that crap, right? So that's what Daniel did. That's all he did, bro. That's all he did. And then here, I'll show you the rest right real fast. And so Ken saw that he put a laugh emoji, so he got fucking triggered and he's like, who the fuck is this? Right. And then this happened right away. Let me see. Let me show you the text messages that were going back and forth with him. There you go. So it says right there, you know, Crow, he is talking about the wrong person. It wasn't me. Saying this was me, but it's not. I'm not Silent Wake. That's what he's saying. My YouTube channel is whatever. I did put a laughing emoji on his Facebook page, but that is it. He got me mixed up with YouTuber Silent Wake. He isn't me. I never wrote him on Facebook like he claims in the video. So he keeps going, you know what I'm saying? He keeps going in the way that, Ken made all that shit up. Calling them the N word and all that shit. He never reached out, and nobody actually reached out. It's probably an old text, bro.
You know,
It's probably
that text looked familiar because he had
yeah,
said that somebody had left him. I could have sworn it was in December, maybe January. He said somebody had left him a text with the N word.
yeah.
I know it was older. I remember that text looked familiar. When I saw it, I thought, haven't I seen that before? Seriously,
Exactly.
I could have sworn I seen that text before. But see, you know, you've been doing this against Kenny longer than anyone, right?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
when I was young, I used to have a similar mindset to Kenny.
All right.
When I was young,
What do you mean?
like 20.
Oh shit. All right.
So I kinda understand the way that he thinks because when I was in my 20s, early 20s, I lived with my sister.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you were
But I
20,
didn't but
bro.
I didn't like it, but I did it. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got to the point where you were like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I want to stand on my own. Kenneth
Yeah.
Byrd needs a boost to stand on his own. Meaning that in his mind, he's going to take people to small claims court because he doesn't have the money to do it. But in his mind, I'm going to get you for 12,000 here. I'm gonna get this person for 12,000 there, and then I'm gonna be able to get out the garage. I'm gonna be able to get me a warehouse or some office space. I'm gonna be able to get
Mm,
my business up and running off that money, and then I'm gonna be ready to go sue in the real court, and I'm gonna go try and get the hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is what he's thinking. This is what Kenneth Byrd is thinking. This is what the drugs got him thinking. His problem is he doesn't know how to get there. The execution. He can't deliver it. So he wants somebody from the Crow's cast or
yeah.
from Danny's people or anybody's people come up to Pennsylvania because he can't afford to come down. And he want you or somebody else to take him to court and put the money up. And then in his mind, he'll win the first case. He'll get that $12,000. Now he got money. Now Kenneth Byrd has money to go to the real cases. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
This is what the drugs got him thinking. But how
Yeah.
does he get
Yeah.
there?
He
You understand,
doesn't.
bro?
Yeah. But he doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
He
He
doesn't have
he
the
he
money.
he doesn't have the money, and he doesn't have the mindset to do something. That's why he never gets away with all those fucking wannabe contracts and all that shit. This is some of the text that I just want to show. I want to be transparent with people. I don't want to just say something and not back it up. But there's some of the rest of the text. He says, McAfee says, I don't need Fallout PC. Sorry. If I had those texts, I will give them to you. Because I go, hey, do you have texts? And he says, no. If I had them, I would give them to you. I only put a laughing emoji. That's what he said. And Ken just went fucking bonkers on him. How much is your screen paint? I told him, okay, good. I'll keep in mind. And that was it. That was the whole conversation. I just wanted to share it. But Daniel McAfee just put a laughing emoji on Ken. He's been following Ken and he thought it was just funny that his stuff doesn't work because he's been following you, he's been following me, he's been following everybody. He's been following what's going on. And it's just, you know, the surprise was that Daniel McAfee reminded Ken about a friend that he used to have sex in the penitentiary with, a potato head or whatever, right?
Yeah, but they
So
did.
yeah, so then, he thought it was funny that his name was there, and I guess he just put a laughing emoji. That's all he did. After that, Ken blocked him. Ken blocked him. So as soon as you block somebody, you cannot see their content. You know
So
what I
Ken
mean?
blocked the guy.
Ken blocked the guy. Yes. Yeah,
Hold
he
on,
he
I want
he
you to
said.
make sure everybody hear that.
There
Ken
it is. Look.
Ken blocked Daniel.
He goes, I can't even see his face page on his paint. I started watching show your screen paints on your channel 3 years ago. It's the reason why I bought a projector in focus while enjoy your videos. I don't know where he got racist words from or the whole Fallout PC from. I don't even like Fallout. Laugh out loud. I have water cooled PC. That he has a water cooled PC. He's sending a picture there,
Yeah.
and that's about it. Yeah, he says Ken blocked him. You know
So
that he
you just proved that Ken is a well, we already know he's a liar, but you just proved it.
we just proved that he's fucking nuts, dude. That I mean, dude, he should get an Oscar for that drama that he put yesterday, dude. He put what 6 hours of videos, just drama, crying, mad. I mean, you saw him like, dude, he was spitting at the freaking monitor and everything. He was all raged out and shit. Like exaggerated, dude. Like, really? You really go all that crazy, all fucking bat nut crazy just for fucking paint, dude. Like, just because somebody laughed at your post, you're fucking triggered. Like, what kind of a fucking person are you to get triggered because he has his right? Everybody has a right to fucking have an opinion. And he put a laughing emoji. He didn't even text. He put a laughing emoji like, this is funny to me. You didn't like it because who the fuck's laughing at my shit? And you went off. It was like, dude, what? That's how, dude, it's bad, dude. That's how this fool's bad. And that's why people, I don't know why people, if there's any still buying from him, this should prove that he's unstable. No fucking social security card, no ID. He said he wants to buy a gun rack to put on his truck. He doesn't even have a fucking ID. How does he have a license? And all these lies about PayPal, bro. That should be red flag after red flag after red flag after red flag. But no, I mean, he gets one sale. I mean, like fuck.
Man, I'm gonna be
Even a
honest
blind.
with you,
Yeah,
Crow. I used to sell on eBay, but
yeah,
this was back like oh
yeah,
nine to like 2013. I still
yeah,
have my
yeah,
account, but I used to be an eBay seller. And I
yeah.
know that when eBay asks you something, you better do it. And they don't change their mind. He's trying to
No,
say that they asked him to provide his ID and documents to prove, that he's a citizen and that he's not, laundering stuff or how they make you do with the home security and all that. So according to him, after he found out that he don't have a social security card, but he went down there and he was back within 2 hours. I've
that's a
never
lie.
gone to the Social Security Administration and walked in there. I've never seen nobody do that. I know when I had to go,
No,
when I had lost my Social Security card, I had to go down there. I know I was down there for like 3 hours. He was back in an hour and a half talking about, yeah, I'm back. There wasn't nobody there. I'm like, come on now.
no.
But then he said he was going to the NVA, but he didn't go. And then he said, yeah, they're gonna mail it to me. But it's real close. They say it would take, 5 to 7 days, but it should only take a day or two. So
Yeah,
he hasn't gone to the NBA yet. Now I
no.
already know. I know because I went in the summer of 22. I got the video up because it's back to back videos. I had to go
Okay.
to the NBA because they told me not to drive. It was too dangerous for me to drive in 2015. And my license expired in 19, and I didn't renew it because I was afraid if I renewed it, I was gonna go out there and drive. I was gonna go out there and
Yeah,
drive. Probably go out there and kill somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was gonna, that's why I didn't renew it. In hindsight, I wish I had, but that's why I didn't renew it. And I had that with me. I had my expired license. Now remember, it expired in 2019 in the summer. It's the summer of 2022. I went in
yeah.
there. I had my social security card and my birth certificate. I had two pieces of mail of where I was living at now because the address was different on the license, right?
Mhm.
And I had two pieces of current mail. They still made me come back the next day and bring my lease. They wanted to see a lease with my name on it. So we know Kenneth Byrd has not kept the same address. We know that Kenneth Byrd does not have a lease. Is it possible to have a lease on a garage that's not considered a home in Allentown?
No, I
Well,
don't think
there's
so.
some.
No, no, no. You saw the freaking zoning officer went and told him, and he played it off like, "Oh, I'm working for," like he was working for the landlord. That somebody wanted to do a gaming room for the kids, so he's helping them because he showed him his channel. He says, "Oh, I do home theater and gaming setup," and that's how he played it. He told the zoning guy that, "Yeah, I'm just here building a gaming fucking area for the kids, for the guy in the front or whoever he was, right?" And that's how he got away with it. That's how he got away with it. He don't have a fucking home. He don't have a house, dude. He doesn't have shit. He's just playing it off. He tells me, "Oh, you didn't move, Crow. You didn't move, dude. You don't have a house, bro. You just come out. You're not all over the night because you don't want to show that you're living there all hours of the night. But we know that you've left that place at 1 in the morning. Who the fuck's gonna pick you up at 1 in the morning? Your sister's not gonna accept you at 1 in the morning, you know? Like I guarantee his sister, his whole family thinks that he's just a bum. He's just a waste of space. That's why he's never around them, dude. He never records any positiveness or anything. And he's done it before when he's at his sister's house. He's like, "Oh, I'm seeing my sister's fish tank. Oh, she's behind me." And you could hear her talk. You could hear the kids talk, you know. But when has he done that? I'm going to go eat some sandwiches with my sister, and we don't see that. Record a fucking, I don't know, a minute of it, like, "Oh, I'm right here with my family. Look at this. Look at the sandwich I'm about to eat." And you could hear him in the background with the sisters, like I do, or whatever, with my wife and whatever. He doesn't do that because it's a fucking lie. He has a little bag of chips. That's all he does. Walks around
Oh,
all
oh,
mad and
oh,
shit.
oh. Did you see him yesterday? He was literally
No.
eating the chips and he had the chips in the camera. It's the same bag of chips that was in the bag he had the other day when he was outside the park. Or, or that square.
It's
It's not a park, it's a square.
Yeah, it's a square. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, and that's why. Oh, what do you think about it? Like, you think that this guy is like, why does he do what he does? Because you fucking have destroyed him so bad. I have, all the community has destroyed him, but you like, you put the nail on the coffin, bro. Like, I give you credit for that. I mean, yeah, I started and I exposed him as much as I can, but you brought out a lot of points and shit like that. That it's just he can't come back from it. That's why he'll say, "Oh yeah, the guy that the guy William guy or whatever." He won't go to your channel. He won't acknowledge. But off camera, guaranteed 100%. He's watching this, dude. 100%. He can't get away with it. But what do you think about all that craziness that he pulled out yesterday, bro?
I called it. I called it. I told y'all, and actually, I was off by a couple days. I told y'all the middle of the month, the last
Yeah,
two
you
weeks of the
did.
month, Kenny is going to struggle. He's been struggling every month. He's been struggling because if he don't get no sales, his government money gonna run out. And I was thinking the 15th, the 16th, he started
Yeah.
going off on the 13th. I'm like, wait a minute, you like 2 days early. What's going on here? The money must have really went fast. I don't know if the drug dealer went up, but maybe him spending the money on the glue and the tape.
Uh-huh.
But he actually started ranting and raving 2 days early. which I found surprising. I'm like, wait a minute. He's literally ranting and raving 2 days early. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck. I'm looking at the phone and I see us both on there, but I
Yeah.
also have it on my screen. So the people can see what you're showing on on my side also.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
for
know if you,
sure.
I don't know if you realize that.
Look, he has a
So
white shirt today. He has a white shirt today.
oh, is that him live now?
Live right now, yeah.
Oh Lord, what? At least he
He's
back to working on the curved screen.
yeah, he's expanding it, he said.
What is he gonna do with a curve? What's wrong with this man?
Look, look. Who? Me? Poor Taco, man. He's in the back.
And he's ranting and raving. I mean, it's sad. It's
Eh,
really
look,
sad. And this is the best he could do.
exactly like he could say, like, he says that I haven't been around because I only have 1,000 videos. That should tell you something. If I have 1,000 videos on my site and I'm almost hitting 10,000 subscribers, do the math, right? He has over 10,000, hitting 11,000 videos, and he only has 20,000. And his channel hasn't grown from what, 5, 7 years ago? It hasn't grown. He's been at 20,000 forever. His his video, number grows, but not his subscribers. And I know he's gonna say, I don't care about the subscribers and blah blah. Yes, you do, because he bought subscribers. When I was at I remember when I was at 7,000 subscribers, he was only at 10. And all of a sudden, when I called him out on that, I go, dude, you've been here longer than I have. I don't do as much videos as you do. And I got 7,000 subscribers versus your 10. I go, I'm catching up, bro. Be careful. And then a week later, 2 weeks later, I'm not going to lie, dude. There's a video out there. He went from 10 to fucking 20,000 in less than a week. So what happened? He bought those subscribers. At the time, it's 2015 or whatever. Of course, he bought the subscribers, and then that's it. Now, if you try to buy subscribers, YouTube will cancel you out and kick you out of YouTube. They don't. They have. They locked it up and stuff. But that's it. So, what is he proud of? He's proud of what? Not doing nothing in life, living in a fucking garage. What does he got
You
to show for?
uh
11.
do you remember last fall I was like,
Uh,
I'm at 980 subscribers and I want to hit 1,000.
yes,
Yeah.
you fucking grew like crazy. Yeah,
And it was from covering Kenny, it was from covering the NFL, it was from covering the wrestling. And
yeah,
we sat there. I think I'm at 1270 something right now.
yeah.
And that's why I said, how come Kenny's not growing? He's going the other way. And it's gotta be the drugs. He keeps saying,
Oh, definitely.
his people that come in the chat say that he's not on drugs and that he's win win win. And I'm trying to figure out where is he winning at? What is he winning? Where exactly is he winning at?
Yeah. I but see, like you said it earlier, you said it perfectly, bro. You said like they don't have his back. They just like Cloud. They want to be heard. That's it. They're pathetic losers. They got a little fucking pee pee. You know what I mean? If they even have a girlfriend or a wife, even the wife can't get it up for them. So I guess this. by going and challenging people, talking their shit and this and that. We got a voice. I don't know. It gets. I don't know. They get a hard on or something. I don't know, but they don't back them up. You said it perfectly. When the fuck do you back them up? I'm here exposing them, but you guys are not even. Rick Talk Raw doesn't even say it's his mix. Doesn't even announce it. He just
Yeah.
fucking camera tricks and editing and all that shit. And then he's like, "Oh, here, look at my black." That's all he says. He doesn't promote Can. You know, I don't know what he
I
tries to
haven't
do.
seen him since he came in the chat. He said something so stupid, Crow. I couldn't believe he said it. I was showing
Oh,
the difference between white and black, and so I would show the ceiling for a few seconds, then I would show the wall for a few seconds. You know what he came in
yeah,
there and said? You talk about me waving the camera around. I looked at him and I said, "You idiot! I'll show the ceiling for maybe 4 or 5 seconds, and then show the wall 4 or 5 seconds. I'm not spinning the camera around the damn room
yeah.
like I'm on a Ferris wheel or something like you do, spinning all around. I'm like, I ain't seen him since. I blasted him. I haven't seen him
Ah,
since.
of course not, man. Thin skin, dude. Like this fucking. Look at those projectors, bro. Do you see those projectors? How dirty they are.
He is still sitting there messing with them damn boxes.
Yeah, talking shit though at the same time. I don't know what he's saying.
I'm trying to see exactly. Okay, yeah, let me move over some so I can get that full shot. There we go. All right.
Yeah,
So that way, the people are seeing you on one side, but they also seeing you halfway on the other side too. So I got you on
yeah.
both sides. So this is what he's doing. He's in there. You see the garage. Look at all the boxes. Look at the
Yeah,
boxes in the shelf. Oh my
have you
God.
noticed that have you noticed he's never shown have you noticed that he's never shown, like, the backside of the garage, like, behind him or anything like that? It's because that's where he puts his fucking head, dude. You know what I mean?
And the stuff for the front of the storage unit.
Yeah, yeah, but, I mean, that's how he sleeps, you know what I mean?
Y'all have to excuse that sound. That's my new bug zapper. I got it on the balcony. It's raining, and you know the
Oh,
the rain hitting that electricity fields in it. That's what that sound
yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, no worries. I can't even hear a lot.
Yes,
But
sir. I mean, it must really be raining hard. I don't. I can hear
it must be
it.
it's just oh, shit.
I mean, if you ever had a taser, that's what it sound like. Have you
Yeah.
ever had a stun gun?
I thought you were
That's what
stunning
it
your
sound
cat or
like.
something, like, "Hey, get off."
No, I have like 9 zappers. She's used to it.
That's
Down don't
funny,
even
man.
bother her.
Oh,
She doesn't even jump. She just don't pay no mind. Like I said, I got
yeah.
9 of them. You know the bugs coming. You know that the gnats and the flies and the
Oh,
moths,
yeah, for the summer?
they
Hell yeah,
coming.
dude.
Yep. That's why I say I'm
Yeah.
ready for them.
Ken has a bug
I have
zapper
two
in
of 'em.
in his garage, right? He has it inside the
He got
garage.
one. How you gonna
Yeah,
have one bug zapper and you in that enclosed area? You got that cat. You have to realize that the gnats love litter boxes. They love litter boxes because the cat poops and pisses in the litter box. They put their
yeah,
eggs in there, and the children will eat the poop and they will drink the piss until they can fly. And then when they fly, they go out and try to find their own food. But they will stay there. They will stay in your drain. That's why you got to pour bleach down your drains every so often, because they'll stay in your
yeah,
drains. They'll put the eggs down there, and they will eat. When you have like crumbs go down the drain,
yeah.
they sit there and eat them. They will sit there.
Oh,
They will eat off of it. They love it. So you have to make sure. That's why I say I never see bleach in Kenny's garage. He has a cat.
no. Yeah, and
I can tell you
the
right now.
poor cat, man, he's right there, I'm pointing at him, he's at the door because he's getting, like, air from the bottom of that door, you know what I'm saying? It's like fuck, that's animal cruelty, bro. Just having a fucking cat locked up with this crazy motherfucker. I feel bad for that cat, dude.
You figured
Cats
he
are.
let the cat go outside and run around or something.
I don't know when or how, but that cat is just like, fuck, let me out of here, dude. He's in the door and now he's just like, I don't know, dude. Right now, Can Dude, all I can say about Can Dude is just he's done, dude. He's living in a fantasy world, man. Like
Okay,
I
so I
don't
have to
know
ask you
what.
this. I have to ask you this. I don't know nothing about the screen painting business. I got to ask you this.
Yeah, yeah, go
You
ahead.
know, I don't know. I think it was you or it was Silent that posted a picture of Ken having taco in a shopping bag. Was that you?
Yeah,
Who
that
was
was
the
me,
picture? Okay. Ken said that he goes on site and he carries taco like that. You imagine him carrying a projector, carrying a screen,
dude. If he
going
takes one of
around,
those projectors, yeah,
going around carrying the cat in the shopping bag. I mean, how ghetto does that look to a potential business owner or a potential investor when you see this man walking around with the cat in the damn bag? Why can't he leave the cat there? Why is he taking the cat on site?
dude, and they make backpacks. I don't know if it's a strategy where it makes them look humane to animals and all that stuff. Like, oh look, he's an animal lover and this and that. I don't know, but
In the
having
shop
them in a
bag?
exactly that I don't know if because he's going to these sites like he says to offer business. You know, like he said, he just finished the smoke lounge. When the fuck did we see that?
He pulled and went down there 2 weeks ago and took us with him. He said, "I'm gonna have you on site with me." It was 2 weeks ago. And then he went, "Well, they just need an adjustment. They really don't need me to go down there, so I'm not gonna go, But somebody came in the chat and said that somebody left me a comment. They said, that the lounge is in Reading, Pennsylvania, and Kenneth Byrd is in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Kenneth Byrd isn't going because he can't afford to go, and they're not paying for him to go.
No. Well, no, because he was giving away. See, that's the thing. This is what Ken does. He gives away a screen, right, for promotion reasons, and then after that, if people like it, they'll call him back and say, "Hey, can we get another screen up here?" You know. But once they see that it doesn't work, they go with TVs. That's where they stay, bro. Because his shit looks like crap, dude. Your $6 uh sheet matches it or beats it, dude. Why are they gonna pay him all this money for something that doesn't work?
In his mind, he has the killer. He has the sun killer. He has the sun killer. And I'm telling you, that complete home cinema can't handle my kitchen light. It can't
Yeah.
handle it. I've shown video at the video. It just blows out. I just can't believe.
Look, look, look,
But
look, look. He's showing a phone number 2201. Why would he cover the phone? Why would he cover the phone number?
hey,
Somebody
puss,
just
you're the only one.
yeah, somebody just send him something. But
I
why
wonder
doesn't
if
he?
he's sending it himself
Yeah, of course he does, dude.
just to get drama. Seriously. Hey, how you doing? The guy next door? Welcome. Hey, Alex.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Silent Way
Hey,
Cloud said
pussy,
he's on his
you're
lunch
the
break.
only one hiding behind a camera like that, bitch. Like that bitch that you are. Bitch, you are. Laugh out loud. Still crying, laugh out loud. And look, he said, listen, listen, look how stupid this asshole is. He said, they just text me right now. That text came in at 6:58 a.m. What time? Alexa, what time is it in Pennsylvania?
Oh, we at the same time. It's 1:24.
1:24. So
I
he's
just said that.
showing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's showing fucking texts that are probably days old or 6:58 a.m. and he answers still crying laugh out loud 11:28 a.m. That's what he answered to that person. And he blocked that phone number. It's 1201. That's one of his freaking random phone numbers, bro. He
Hey, so
texted
let me ask you a
himself that.
question. If he
Yeah.
wants to get rid of me so bad, you
Huh?
realize that Pennsylvania sits above Maryland, right? You know, we only 3.5 hours away. Why isn't he talking to me? I'm sure he can afford when he get his money. He can afford to come down here to Maryland or try to drag me out there because it's not. You know, it would only be like what $80, $90 on the trailways to go out there. Well,
And he could
why won't he
and,
come
and,
after
and
me?
he could serve you himself, you know what I mean? Or have his sister drive him over there and serve you himself, you know?
Why
I
won't
mean,
he do it?
because dude, like 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 Silent said, as soon as this fucking idiot has money, it's like, it's like a hole in his pocket, bro. It's just he he spends it on just dumb shit. He doesn't know how to save. That's what Silent said, and it's true, dude. You know?
When he was doing the insulation on the garage and he had the aluminum foil and the cotton balls, when he put the cheap solar lights in there with it, I was done. I was done.
Yeah.
How the solar lights going to keep the garage warm? I just saying, I don't get it. What's the purpose of putting the lights in there? Did he think the bulbs was like going to draw heat or something?
Well, yeah, I don't know, man.
Because here's something that I know. In the wintertime, even though, you know, I get free heating, I've only when it's really cold do I have to turn the heat on. I think I turned the heat on seven or
Uh-huh.
eight times this winter, right? You
Yeah.
know why? I have two projectors running all the time. They generate heat, so you don't need. But why does Kenneth Byrd keep taking his down, especially in the wintertime? Why doesn't he leave the projectors running? They produce heat. That circuit must can't handle it. Seriously, Crow, that's why I can't get a long throw. If I get a long throw, it's got to be back here next to me, literally next to me on the bed, on the other side of the bed, all the way to the top.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And the other wall, yeah, yeah. But it's gonna fucking dude, you're gonna have your personal heater next to your head, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't
Yeah.
do a long throw. I've seen so
No, you
many
can't.
1080p long throws that I could have got, but like, well, I don't want it next to me. I mean, I feel it,
Can
certainly. It gets hot in
can
here,
can you do short throws?
but that's why I have a short throw and a ultra
Ultra,
short
huh?
throw.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
find a 1080p or a 1080p ultra short throw, and I'm looking at the deals. It just never the deal's never there when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
It
that
looks like
projector, that Epson that you wanted to get. I remember you wanted to get an Epson. It was like under $200 at the time, right? Somebody snagged it, right?
yep, somebody came in
From
there and just dropped some money on it. I mean, they came in there, and it wasn't that much. I was really, it was only like it was less than 100 going into like the last hour of the
yeah.
auction, and I came live and I said I'm gonna get it, and then bam, as soon as I said it, somebody took it up to 203, and I was like, man, that's gonna have me struggle through the month. I can't, as a responsible adult,
Yeah,
I can't do
don't
it.
yeah. See, you're responsible on your shit. You know what I mean? Ken would have bought that shit and then said, "Hey, man, I don't have drugs." And
He would have
oh, look
bought
at
that
that!
and he'd have been
Look at
struggling.
that! He put a phone number.
Can I ask you a question? Why is he showing that?
I don't know. That was Tuesday, April 6th at 6:57 a.m. No woman wants a loser living in the garage. La fala, you can't even shower.
I don't know who said that, but it's true. I love that that is true.
Understanding
Oh,
how the law works is laughable. You didn't put ugly motherfucker. Oh yeah, ugly motherfucker. Look.
so let me ask you this.
Yeah, go
Kenneth
ahead.
Byrd said last month that he had gone around to the local businesses. Once you listen now, he went around to the local businesses and that he was giving them a projector and he was going to do either a window or a screen for them for free. And he said that's good advertising, right?
Yeah.
But in the video that he was outside the other day, he said, "Look at those businesses over there. I didn't even know they were there. One of the gaming one. I'm going to go in there and see if I can get that business." You said last month you was giving them what? Did
Yeah.
you follow the line?
Ah.
He already said that he had gone in there and had offered them stuff for free. But then he said, I ain't know they were there. I'm gonna have to go and check them out. Wait a minute. You said that you were offering them stuff for free so that you can get advertising. And then other stores would see it, get jealous, and they would contact him, and then he'd be rolling. Well, what happened to that? But how you go and then say, yeah, I ain't even know these places was here. Let me go. I'm going to go in there and talk. What?
Dude,
You already done it.
it's the math, bro. It is the fucking math that has them all. He didn't even know it was Sunday. Remember that shit? I didn't even know it's Sunday. I'm like, oh man. Fuck, dude. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, this guy is, and then the latest, this one just took me off, dude. The latest one, that fucking Daniel McAfee or whatever. That shit was hilarious, bro. Because I mean, like, how do you get Daniel McAfee, I'm sorry, PC, and then all of a sudden he's signing Wake 5 just
You
because
have to admit, bro, you got to admit that is a major coincidence that he came up with that name for that character for his Fallout mod, right? And then it actually is a real Daniel McPhee. And Kenneth
and
Bird was,
and and you know what? The picture that Daniel has on his Facebook, like with his two daughters and stuff like that, it if you just glance at it, because this guy is blinder than a bat, man. So he needs glasses. I know that for a fact. Like you will squint and see. He kind of looks. I'm not saying he does. I'm like, if you just squint a little bit and just like whatever, you will see fucking Silent's face there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but he had two girls.
no, but once you see the picture correctly and good, like there's no way he looks like Silent at all.
You have
But
to realize
he
that
just
Kenneth Bird can't see that green tint. Kenneth Bird said, I've seen you. I've seen you, Brother Williams, come out that building several times. And in the minute that you show the thumbnail of the building, because when I would look on Google Maps, I would see the other side with the little houses, the little row houses. And I'm like, wait a minute. The other side is odd. You're looking for 1400. It's only one building in that block. It's only one thing on the even side. Why are
yeah.
you looking on the odd side? But you showed that picture, and I remember you walking out that building. That is a single building. I live in a dual high rise. So how did you see me come out in between two buildings and
Yeah.
associate that with a building a different color? Only
And
one.
he said, I
I'm sorry,
got
go ahead.
you. I got you, Williams. I got you, Williams. I'm like, fuck, dude.
I
Hey,
think
whoever
he is
did that
lying.
to you though, that was funny though. I'm sorry, but that whoever did that, motherfuckers did. That that shit. I'm telling you, dude, there's so many people that troll people. It's not even funny, man.
Did you see the video where I was live and I had
Oh,
my fingers in front of the camera and Kenneth Byrd
yeah.
was chatting with somebody on his chat. And I'm like, my fingers are right here. How are you chatting with me? Yes, I've had a conversation with you, Mr. Williams, and now I'm gonna nail you. I said, like,
Yeah.
what? My hands are right here, I'm not typing. And he's steady going on back and forth with this person. I just, like, what is wrong with this guy? I mean, he
Dude,
gets so emotional.
look at right now. Look, look. Again, clickbait, right? His fucking look, check it out. It says there, expanding my cardboard curved screen. He's not working on it no more. He spent the last few minutes just talking about everybody he's gonna sue, and he just doesn't let shit go.
I have
See?
to ask you, how is he gonna paint that with it being leveled up like that?
Well, the
Is he
sprayer,
gonna have
I
to flatten
think.
it out?
You
Shouldn't
hear
he have
that? You
painted it
hear that?
first?
You hear that? Listen, somebody's text that before. Check it out. Listen, listen. Watch.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna pull him up on his phone.
Okay, so you know, like roster or what was his name? Those fucking trolls, N. Thomas and the other idiots. What do they call themselves?
You got
Um,
N. Thomas, the Destroyer.
yeah.
You got Riptop Rob
And one of
and
them always
the replacement.
says, one of them, well, all of them always say, all Ken does is win, win, win. And right now, he said it right now. Maybe it's one of his freaking fake. You know what? He did so many fake accounts, dude, that I have to go on my PC just to see what I blocked back in the day, and hopefully I could see what the hell, I don't know. And Thomas maybe is one of them. I don't know, but it's probably Kenneth Byrd going to your site and fucking. He just said it right now. All I do is win, win, win. It's like that's what he posts all the time on your threads on your text. So it probably is Ken with fake accounts.
Um, oh my God, it's happening. I said I was gonna do it, and it's happening. It's really
What?
happening. Remember, I told you the reason why Kenneth Byrd stopped using at Lost in God and went to that Xfinity One Cinema thing was
Uh,
because I was knocking his name off. I just looked on there. There's the video that you did yesterday, right? Every other video is me. I have totally taken Ken out of Lost in God. I even knocked out the WWV Black Series guy. I knocked him out too. If you actually type in Lost in God on YouTube, you see me. I have that's why he's not using that name anymore. I've taken it. It's gone.
oh, it's gone from his site thing.
No, he doesn't use it anymore because I've taken it over. When you go there, you see me. It's one video of you, and the rest of them is me.
Ah, that's funny.
I'm dead serious. I'm on it right now, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wait a minute.
Let me see.
No, nope.
This,
19 and then you.
yes,
Silent
it
Wake
does.
5 didn't do it.
Monster Advance
And
System.
then
The first screen.
somebody named Paul Blue. You might also like this. Then here I am again. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
That's it, huh?
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And finally, you may also like this. You don't count that. And once again, where was we at? 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Yo, I'm taking it over. If anybody type in Lost and God, they don't see Kenny, they see me. It's one video of you, and they see me. Have totally
All right.
taken. That's why he don't use it anymore. It's gone. And now I'm trying to get into that cinema one. I'm trying to knock that out too. The FLE
Yeah, that would
Xfinity
be a
cinema
great
one.
idea, dude.
I'm trying to knock that out too. And he wanted to change that again. And I'm also trying to use Black Series Edition LLC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right
yeah.
now, I'm trying to load up the search engine. So when somebody type it in, they don't see Kenny. I want them to see me. So we've already took out that Lost and Gods. We've taken it out. And so now
Boy,
all you got to do is make sure that you got at Xfinity X1, I'm sorry, at FLE Cinema. No, Xfinity is it Xfinity Cinema One or Xfinity One Cinema
what is it? Let me see.
LLC. It's the name we use. It's the name we're using right now on the Black Series Edition. You know, when you look at the page and you see how you can add them or
Well,
hashtag them.
his right now it says at Black Series Edition on LLC Edition LLC. That's what he has it right now. He doesn't have
Yeah,
at Lost in God or nothing like that no more.
yeah, because he won't do it no more because I took it from him.
She,
I literally, there's not one video of Kitty in that list I read to you. The video you did yesterday showed up. So you must have put it at Lost and God. You were the only video.
that's
Seriously.
funny.
It's took it from him. It's gone. That's why he's not using it. And you know the sad part? It was a troll that told me if you want to reach Kenny, don't put Black Series Edition. You got to put at Lost and God. And I've been working on that for months, trying to knock it down. So now I got to work on the other thing. And like I said, I'm trying to find Kitty. I can't find him on his phone. I'm serious. I can't find him.
I got
Let me
mail.
try
Let
Black
me see.
Series Edition. All right, I found him. So like I say, we need to knock out Black Series Edition. They're silent. Wait a minute. They're silent again.
I can turn it into a 235. Take away the two bottom 13-inch percent or so
Yeah,
resolution rate.
they're silent again. Silent again. So Silent's doing a pretty good job on the Black Series. Yeah, so Silent's doing a pretty good job on the Black
Silent?
Series. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
Silent Wave
dude.
5 is doing a pretty good job on the Black Series edition. So
Check this out.
I'm actually going to have to start adding that. I'm going to have to start adding that to the roster. Yeah, we going to take that Black Series edition away from him. You know, he also has he has a channel called Black Series Cantina. Is that Ken?
No, I don't know.
Black Series.
He has Immerse, I think. Immerse. He has like two or three channels, I think. Because so what happened was that when this channel was getting a lot of trolls and he couldn't take it, this fucking zombie went and did another like remember when they suspended him for that threats of shooting people and all that shit?
Yeah.
They gave him the suspension for 7 days. He made another channel, and that's the reason why. He made another channel because he was suspended, and they suspended him a couple of times before that. But he's all I don't know. YouTube just a hacker should take over his fucking channel. And then that's it. He'll be gone, long gone, dude. As soon as a hacker takes over his fucking channel, he'll be long gone, man. Look, he's
All right,
wearing the same
I
hat.
found you saw one of my videos. We need to send him some more. I need to focus on that Black Series Edition LLC.
Yeah,
I need to get that blocked up. But Silent doing a pretty good job though.
he
It's
has
neck
a
and
lot
neck
on the
between.
Black Series on.
Yeah, it's neck and neck between Ken and Silent.
Oh,
So
that's why, dude, Silent. That's why he hates you right now, bro. You're fucking with his fucking trademark. To get a new board, it will be about 800 bucks. Yeah, told me. Oh, I'm reading some of the. Yeah, Silent. Look at that. Buy my screen paint. I need more math. Hell yeah.
so how about spray paint? I need one.
That's funny, dude.
Oh man,
That's,
that's funny.
yeah, that's fucking
Yeah, but
hilarious.
he thinks that by showing that stuff, he really believes that people gonna feel sorry for him and that they're gonna buy from him.
I
I
mean,
mean, he really believes that. I can't believe it. It looked like he actually building a wall. Like when a landlord come by, he want to hide.
he's building
He
an
want,
igloo.
yeah, he want to
Shit.
hide behind the boxes. Landlord looking here. No, I don't see nobody here. Woo, stinks in here, but nobody's living here. God darn, it stinks in here. But man, I see the cat
Why
running
does
around.
why does it smell like shit, like cat shit? And hey, and I have a cat. You have cat. Their shit and their piss smell really hardcore. They're like really really strong. So between the
I go
cat,
in. I'm gonna
I
be
never
honest.
seen a litter there. I don't see a litter box. So if the cat's pooping like on the ground and this fucker's pooping in a barrel, like I don't know, dude. It's just not a good combination. It's Arcway for the fort. I told y'all. There's a fort in the back of the garage. That's fucking funny. I'm on hold basically on must project. I want to do downstairs.
It's a sport. Yeah.
Fort Kenny is in full construction. Dude, it's like a child, dude. At this point, if people are watching this, whether you agree or not, if people are watching this right now and you're buying from him, you guys are crazier than this piece of shit human being right here.
And that's the sad part. And he believes that people will buy from him no matter what he do, no matter how bad he looks. He thinks that people will buy from him. We can take out the certified screens and we can. How come they won't send us their paint? They won't send us their screen because you're gonna blow it out. Why would
You're gonna
anybody? I don't blame you and Danny for not sending or Phantom for not sending Kenny any samples. I wouldn't. Killer Bird is going to sit there for hours getting high, trying to blow it out. Yeah, I still gotta make my paint look good,
and you
and
know
I gotta
what,
make that
dude?
stuff look bad.
I don't have an issue sending them something. I mean, am I gonna send them my mix? No, but I'll send them something that will match or be better than the shit that he's showing. But he got smart on that because he doesn't want me to do that because he knows that it gives people options out there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. Order. I'm not gonna send it for free. Send me back paint for free. Fuck you. Why should I send you shit for free? Like, buy it, fucker. You say you have all this money, you make fucking 200 sales a month or whatever the fuck you're saying, 80 sales a week or whatever you're saying nowadays. Well,
All
you
right,
got
now
money, right?
I want you to back. I need you to back me up on this. I know
All
you
right,
heard
go
him
ahead.
say it. Right around last February. I'm talking about last year.
Okay.
When I came in and I asked Kenneth Bird to paint me a screen, right? Put it in the box and
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. He got mad and blocked me, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said, he said in the video later on, I only do screen paint. I will never go back to screens. Then when I came out with the first version of God's technology, all of a sudden I got FLE screens coming. I knew right then and there Kenny was shit. He said he would never, never fool with screens again. Ever.
Yeah.
But now I got the acoustic screens. I thought he wasn't going to do the screens anymore. What happened to the FLE film? It supposed to be like the film, like in the camera. He supposed to get a film and he roll it up and he can ship
Oh
it
my
to
god.
you and you take it and you put it on the wall. What happened to that? You know,
Dude,
on his website, it's been out of stock for like 5 months.
because he doesn't have the money to do it, dude. Look what he's doing right now, dude. That's all he has in life, bro. But you're right. You're right. He contradicts himself all the time. We talked about this. He fucking lies all the time. He says he's gonna do one thing, and dude, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you ever. I don't know, but I've had friends that done drugs right in the past, and when we were younger and shit like that. And one of the symptoms is that they forget what they're saying, and half of the shit that they say is just lies. Like, bro, you told me you were gonna do this. What? Oh, yeah, yeah, I did. And instead of they saying, "Oh shit, I forgot" or something, no, they'll keep the lie. Oh yeah, yeah, it's because something came up and blah blah blah, and that's how druggies usually forget their shit, man. And Ken is just forgetting the shit. That's why he doesn't have no money, no teeth, and it's true what you're saying. Like, dude, like you know, you say you were not gonna do a fucking any more physical screens, and all of a sudden you got an acoustic screen coming, never came. You got this film, never there. You know, you're working with cardboard boxes because they're cheaper to work with. Who in their right mind is gonna have a fucking screen made of cardboard?
Nobody, you know
Eventually,
how cheap that is,
dude, it's
and
gonna
also,
soak and eventually it's gonna curl. Within time, that shit's gonna curl, man. It will curl.
but even more important than that, if you don't have electronic devices and you don't have like boric acid down, you know
Yeah.
that those are homes for bugs. You know that those are homes for bugs, for roaches and all kind of bugs. They put their eggs in that. They stay nice and warm inside the box.
Uh-huh.
So for you to have a lot of cardboard, you're inviting insects to come in. That's why I know I have things like I have it's two cardboard boxes holding up the projector, the ceiling one, and it's actually two cardboard boxes on a stool for the
Mhm.
off the short throw. And
Yeah.
I got two zappers right there. I got electronic device right there waiting. And I got boric acid back along the wall, waiting for something to come in here. Especially I know that the cat's food and water is right there and it's by the
Oh yeah.
door. So you know, something would love to crawl in and get a free meal. And that's why I got the trap set. So when if something come in, it don't come out. But Get a Bird doesn't do that. He got one zapper and he got it high. And that's to catch flying things. At least if he had it low, he might could get something crawling to make the mistake and go in there. But he got it high. So unless they crawl up on the cardboard boxes on this little desk over there, they're not going to get zapped. I have them high and low so that
Yeah.
if need be, I can catch something crawling or jumping, maybe like a cricket or something, if it somehow managed to get in here. But also something that flies, like a moth or a net or a fly or a mosquito. So that way I got all the bases covered. He's in the garage and with no ventilation, with the smell, there's no way there's not a smell in that garage.
Oh, dude,
I mean, and then
it's
mold. What about the mold? Do you see him washing the walls? How does he keep the mold from growing? Especially when he doesn't have proper insulation. How does he keep the mold from growing? A place must have ventilation, or it
I
becomes
mean,
a haven for mold and bacteria.
those those not using those big ass Chrissy projectors no more. Is it because the lamp went out?
Yep, he afraid the bugs won't go. That's why he's very what's the word? He's
Cautious.
very reserved in how he uses them. That's why I asked, why did he take the? If he was leaving the garage, and he was trying to make it seem like he was leaving in his last video last night. He took down the monitor. Why would you take down the monitor when you're gonna use it the next day? If he was leaving the garage, why would he take down the monitor? He took everything down. Why
Uh-huh.
would he take everything down and then had to put it back up the next day? That makes sense.
Because he wants to give you the illusion that he's leaving and shit. And I guarantee
Yep.
he said, "Taco, Taco, let's go, come on, we're leaving." He probably said that shit too. He wants to give the illusion that he doesn't live there, but he does. You know, he keeps saying, like in this video right now, he's saying, "You guys have my address. Stop typing and why don't you meet me?" Like, what? Like, this guy wants us to cause a problem so he could have some type of, evidence that we were the ones causing damage to him. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna fly to Allentown. We're not gonna, dude. Everything could be remotely done. Like we could call, I don't know, the city and accuse you again of fucking living there, and that's it. But I didn't even do that time. You know what I'm saying?
Crow,
So
are
I
you serious? Are you
wh-
serious?
what?
The reason why he stopped doing the curved screen last week, he claims that the dollar store ran out of the children's glue. And so he said he was going to use tape. Now that was last week. And guess what he's using right now?
You're using tape.
Tape. Tape. You trying to tell me he couldn't come up with $1 to get some glue? And before anybody says, well, the dollar store ran out of it, there's more than one kind of glue. He could have got crazy glue. He could have got gorilla glue. It's different. You trying to tell me this man can't afford a bottle of glue? It's down to the point I have to get my drugs and my chips. I can't get the glue for the demonstration. That's just sad. He's literally using tape. What's gonna happen when that roll of tape run out?
Well, dude,
I'm gonna need to get some more tape. I'm gonna. Where am I gonna get the money for? I'm going to. I'm gonna have to. I might have to make
sell
a
my
bag of
ass.
chips last 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
gotta go
sad.
sell my ass in the streets and shit. Suck a guy off and shit. It says just to get $5 out of him or
That's
something.
sad. That's
Dude,
sad.
you know how methods are. Like, come on, man.
For the
We've
week.
seen them, dude.
And you notice this Sunday he didn't go. He didn't go over his mother's house this Sunday. Did you notice? Every Sunday he been going. I guess he been showing
That's
up
what.
at the church and coming home
That's
with the
uh
family, but he didn't do it this month, this week. What happened? He actually was live on a Sunday. He normally not live on Sunday.
yeah,
He says
because
he
he
be with
forgot.
his family.
Because he forgot that it was Sunday. He thought it was Monday.
That might be why he hurt him. He wasn't able to get a couple dollars out of mama.
Uh, Isn't that sad? From maybe the mom is already like 90 years old. She probably hit 90 already, right? And instead of him being out there, like I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. So, my mother-in-law, my wife's mom, she hit 85 years old. She hit 85 2 months ago. So she lives by herself, strong woman, and all that stuff. Big house. So she had an accident. She fell already twice. Because it's not that she's not strong, it's just her age already, dude. That's it. Her knee gave out and it buckled under her. And so now we're taking care of her, right? Like everybody. Her brothers, my wife, myself, all of us. But we do it. I placed a few cameras in her home so it'll alert us that something's going on or stuff like that, right? And
Yeah,
yeah, but I was thinking like Ken's mom maybe already had a birthday. She probably hit 90. Fucking that's awesome. And this motherfucker spends 15 hours just in the fucking garage, building boxes, talking shit about other people, when he could be at his mom, just chilling there. Hey, mom, what do you want to eat? Or you want a glass of, anything, tea or anything? Just be aware of her. But he's here doing this shit, talking shit. I'm gonna be Rick
And
down. I'm gonna sue Daniel. I'm gonna sue Silent Wake, aka Daniel. I'm like, fucking it. He's still talking shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
it show you how
Like,
trifling he is. Because what he could be doing, if he's not going to contribute anything, he could be, hey, could I run to the store for one of y'all? Hey, could
yeah,
I run errands for one of y'all? And then, they'll give him a couple dollars. Or they'll say, keep the change. Go ahead, go get me this. You figure it's like he's embarrassed. He don't have the sense to say, hey, let me be helpful. If I can't contribute anything financially, let me be helpful in other ways. And then the
yeah,
people would say, yeah, well, we know he still get high, but at least, he's trying to do something, to help out the family or whatever. He can't even do that. He probably been watching his mother. I want to know how he was watching his mother when she lives 64 miles away from the garage, how he was going to watch his mother and be sitting in the garage live all day. How is he going to do both?
well,
And
remember he probably got the offer from the sister. He said on the video's still up. He said, "Hey, oh yeah, 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 because I'm my own boss, I got a business running, and it's easier for me to my time, and my sister has to go to work a 9 to 7 job or 9 to 5 or whatever. So I'm gonna be watching over my lovely mom from this time to this time and blah blah." When did that shit happen? He said it that day. The next day he was out of there. He was
but the
gone
mom
the
lives in
fucking day.
Philly. The mom don't live in Allentown with him and his
I know,
sister. The
but you
mom's
remember
in Philly.
he had that cheap that monitor. He had it in a room and against the wall, and he was talking
Yep.
all this shit. I'm gonna work from home because I got it's easy for me to do this when other people can't do it and blah blah. And then after that, he was look again showing the fucking number. Hey, should I call that number? Should I call that number and ask him why is he texting Byrd with all this shit?
Yeah, yeah. Go
You
ahead and
think?
call a number. It probably ain't even gonna answer. Go ahead.
He says that. All right, let me see.
You are by far the dumbest N on YouTube.
Yeah, let me
I made that out.
let's see. Let's call this guy. Hold on. What is it? It's one. Oh shit. So, uh, let's see. It's New Jersey. That's where it's at. New Jersey. Yeah.
You're gonna cry to me. How can you? Do you see me contacting and texting you guys? Sending out emails? No, we don't do that. We don't care.
He only got two people watching. Let's say, and I'm one of them.
And I'm one of them too.
We the two people watching the whole car. That's terrible. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's it. I have.
Series C couldn't produce a proper contrast level and came out gray.
He talking about the Series
I'm
C.
so jealous that your
Oh,
Series C, you painted it down, streaked the entire screen. I wish my screen was streaked. How come I can't get my screen streaked? I'm so jealous that the Series C's, every time I do a demonstration, the screen is sitting meshed to the floor. Why can't my screen sit on the floor? I want my screens to sit on the floor. I'm so jealous that your Series C's has such amazing range gain.
He talking about Danny's Series
I had
C.
a range gain that didn't even exist, and I had no way to explain it. Wow, man, what an achievement! Way to go. For the other one, oh my goodness. For once, I would love for my technology to match black paint. To get on camera, be totally embarrassed, and have my product match black paint.
Uh, Kenneth Bird, I'm sorry to tell you, sir.
yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you, sir. Your paint matches a $6 curtain. I don't know. It matches a $10 bed sheet.
You could hear screaming "stop" as she came home and he stopped. Damn, do you have that video next door? That would be great to show to listen to.
Hold on.
What's his knucklehead saying?
You could hear screaming "stop" as she came home, and he stopped. Yeah, because you notice, I think that he had that in the laundry room. I really believe that he had the little monitor in the laundry room on a stand, and that's it. He wouldn't show the rest of it. And I think that she actually caught him. I think the sister caught him and made him take it out of there, and that's how he wound up back at the garage.
And then also he's like, "Oh, I never shared my sister's address." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You took a picture of that fucking porch. Anybody could just fucking Google that thing and Allentown and boom, it's gonna show up. Isn't it sad that the sister helped him out to get out of Philly and give him a better life, and he still fucked her? Like he still screwed with her, you know? Like
Because
he
he
had
felt
her
it.
husband, his brother-in-law drive him everywhere and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, he couldn't pay the rent in St. Julian. What'd he say? Because they didn't have a fire extinguisher. Like, motherfucker, you live in a death
Fire
trap right now.
extinguisher, the basement flooded sometimes. It was people had kids over top of him. He said
Yeah,
that the neighbors made too much noise. The neighbor said he had a million excuses. He has a million
yeah.
excuses. Oh, hold on a sec. Silent says, gotta get back to work. Catch up later. Okay, Silent.
All right, Sider, have a great one, brother.
All right, Crow. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was reading the thing. No. But yeah. That's forgot what we were talking about. But yeah, a million
Julian Court.
excuses. I mean,
Why he left
but
Julian Court?
yeah, but what I'm saying is, look, this motherfucker lives in a death trap right now, in a stinky, fucking nasty ass garage. That. So what is he talking about? You know, that's
He
why his
can't
sister
live
probably just
around
kicked him out.
anybody. He can't follow rules. He doesn't believe he has to follow the rules. But he doesn't realize that he is following rules. He can't open up the door because somebody might see what he's doing. That's a rule he got to follow. He can't broadcast at night because people be like, why are you in that garage this time of night live streaming?
Yeah,
So he's following rules. He just doesn't, but to him, it doesn't seem like a rule. He think because there's nobody there that can tell him what to do, that he's his own boss and he running stuff. Everything got to be his way. That's why all the demonstrations, he got 10,000 of them. They're all in the same environment. They done the same way. When you come in there, hey, why you doing that? That's the way I do it. I'm doing it this way. That's why,
yeah.
I find it strange. I know that he has a black and white. He got the white top right there. Why he don't get a black fabric and put it up there with that white top and put his paint next to it? He won't do it. It's the cheapest demonstration you can do. He won't do it. You know why?
Huh.
Because it would match. That's why he won't do it. And whatever he try to do for his paint, it's gonna work for the black fabric too. That's why he won't do it. That's why he try to use his shirt, or he try to use his sweatshirt, or he try to use a black sackcloth. But he won't put a thin black up there. If he put a thin black up there, it's going to match his paint or do better, and he knows it. That's why he won't do it. That's a secret about black. You don't need it to be thick. You need it. All you need is a hint of it. That's all you need to get that black level is a hint of it. The thinner, the better. That's it. If he would just thin his paint out, he would do so much better. But he hard headed. I've been telling him for over a year. The paint too thick. It's too much black. Thin it out. He won't do it.
Yeah. It is thick as hell, though. It is thick as hell.
It's
Look,
too thick.
this was 13 years ago, bro. 13 years ago. This is I was before I got married. I was living at my parents, and this was my first projector. It was an Epson Powerlight 822. So Ken said, Crow just got a projector a few years ago. No, I didn't. I got it 13 years ago. At the same
Yeah,
time, you were
I
doing,
be seeing them on eBay. They're old girls.
yeah, look at that. Old ass projector. And I'm showing, I think I showed Avatar. Yeah, I did show Avatar. Look, on a fucking wall, on a white wall. That's it. See? So I don't know what he's saying. Like he's always saying that he started this and he's the master of starting home theater, do it yourself. No, you didn't, dude. There's a lot of people that done this before you have. You just took it to another level where you just wanted to spam and flood YouTube with all the videos. But now, like you said, Derek, now you own God's technology because now when people search that, they're gonna come up to your videos now. He lost that.
And like I said, it really hurts him. Like I told you, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. His paint is obsolete. I mean, I don't care. He can do as many demonstrations as he want. His paint is obsolete, and you and Silent have crushed him. By y'all sending me them panels, he's crushed. The fact that I can put them panels up and I can actually put a gray or white behind it, and then or next to it, and you see because if I put a white screen behind his paint, it looks dark just like it does on y'all screens. If I put a gray or
Yeah,
white, if I put it behind a gray or white, remember I kept saying, how come it looks so dark? What had happened was the reason why Kenny Paint was dark. When you first sent me the panels. Well, you sent one, but I cut it in half, so we actually got two panels, right? The FLE. The reason why it
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
looking dark is because I was using a white screen. But when I took down the white and went back to the black, all of a sudden Kenny's paint did what? It lightened up. It lightened up because it was on a black screen. There was nothing to compare it against. You understand what I'm saying? When you put a white or gray up there, it gives you a different tone, a different brightness, a different look, and it makes it look dark. But when it's stand alone, it looks a lot better. So that's one secret about black. You cannot have the black around like a white environment or a gray environment because it's going to stand out and it's going to show you that it's dark. If it's by itself, your eyes can adjust to it and you can get with it. This is why he does not make any sales when he goes on site. When people look at it, even if they don't notice the green tint, if he tried to use the little Pico projector or whatever, it doesn't have the
Yeah.
same green tint as Old Faithful does, right? But when they walk by and see a regular TV, they see a gray or white screen, and then come back, they go, "Oh hell no, I don't want this shit." I just bought my fridge. That's what they say. Oh hell no, what the hell? When it was sitting there by itself, okay. But when I look at something else and compare it, oh heck no. And that's his problem. That is his problem. And for him to have them certified panels and to sit there and blow them out. And I mean, you can see even the white piece of paper. Look at how many lumens. I mean, it's only 1,000 lumen projector. Well, you got the color temperature up, and you got something because the white get blowed out. But I can show that same thing he's showing on the white ceiling with the lights on, and I can still read it. So why is it that in his demonstrations, the gray get blowed out, the white get blowed out, everything get blowed out, but it's paint.
But
Everything get
you're
blowed
right.
out.
Yeah. And I said it so many times, dude. I've said it so many times. When you don't have anything to compare it to, it's like when you put your God's technology versus his, it was a side by side comparison. Same color, maybe same tone, same area. And what did you do? You matched it or you made it better than his. It's that easy, right? And that's what I've been telling people. Like guys, if you don't have anything to match it with, I cannot put a black screen versus like the Cinemax because it's different tones. They're gonna do different things, right? But if I have it by themselves, yeah, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. It's really good, and it's whatever. If people look, Rick Talk loves his shitty ass black paint, but that's Rick. Whatever, you know. Me personally, I don't like you know just black at all. It's just I like to see a lot of detail and stuff like that. Like I was watching Kevin Hart's special, whatever, comedy special. He had like a black leather jacket, and if I try to watch that in a black screen, like the leather jacket would blend into whatever he was like blend into him, and you can't see the lights reflecting off that leather black, jacket or anything like that. And that's what I noticed. I'll do a video on that so you guys could know what I'm talking about. But with a widescreen or even a light gray screen like I have, it was I don't know, I just like it, man. I like it better. I proved that even if I paint my screen black with his shit, my Optima P2 projector is not gonna work, man. Even though it's 3000 lumens right on top of the screen, it's not gonna work great. It doesn't work great. I don't know why it doesn't, but it just doesn't.
Because
You
here's
know, and
something that you got to realize, Crow, and I know you know this, you're just not thinking of it.
uh-huh.
Just because you have 3,000 lumens, are you going to pump all 3,000 on the screen? Is it going to look right if you put the contrast and the brightness on 100%? Is it going to look right?
No, it's gonna look
The
like
image is going to
yeah,
warp.
yeah, it's gonna look
So
like shit. Yeah.
that's the reason why Ken says you can't use the knockoff projectors, because a lot of them are like what 1,500, 1,700, 1,900 lumens,
Uh-huh.
and it's not enough. Because if, like right now, I have 35. If I put it on 50%, if I put it on 50%, it's watchable,
Yeah.
but it's darker, right? If I take it to 70%, 72%, it looks good. If I try to go higher than 80, it don't look right. It really does not look. It looks terrible. And so I think a lot of people think that, well, I got a high power projector and I can handle this black. And then you sit there and you go, well, it looks too dark because you're used to that white. And then you try to match, try to get that black to do that white. And then you find out that in order to do that, you're going to lose the black because you pumping so many lumens into the screen that you start to lose the black. And that's the reason why you wanted the black screen, was to get the black. But you trying to make it look white. And it's like, why are you trying to go from behind? You know what I'm saying? If you just do the white or the gray, well, why are you trying to? You still going to make it so bright that you're not going to get that black you want, because the bulb is going to be pumping so many lumens into it. And this is what I think Ken does. I don't know if it's the ISO on the camera or the color temperature, but when you
Yeah.
when you put those grays and whites up there, they get blowed out, and you can see the lumens hitting. You can see it hitting the screen. And then that green tint is ridiculous. And when he had his shirt up there, I put it in slow motion, and you saw that when Kenneth Byrd put his arm in front of the screen, his arm changed color. And you can see that the shirt that he had on, the edge of the t-shirt, it turned green. And he had the shirt up there, and as he pulled the shirt down, you could see that the shirt started to blend into the side of the screen that he ain't got the illumination on. And then when he took it away, you can see the shirt that black. So, like I said, he's got that specially to make his screen look good, to make his paint look good, even to the point
Yeah.
that he don't make like a black t-shirt look good, because it's the way he got it set up. It's staged.
Yeah, it is. Like, look at this video. Like, that's what I wanted to show you. This video is 7 years old, right? And it's a gray mix. That's that crystal edge technology mix. It's not black or nothing. So he's promoting it at what is it, 180 inches, right?
Mm.
And look, it's not washing out. I mean, completely or it's viewable. I mean, the projector that he has is sitting maybe, I don't know, it's a short throw projector. It's probably sitting like maybe 6, 7 feet back. Oh, there it is. The projector's under the laptop, right?
How does he still
So
have green tint?
the green. Wait, does he?
I'm trying to see it. It look like it.
Oh, it
You
looks
got the
okay.
better
It looks
angle.
solid. Yeah, it looks okay. But see, that's what I'm saying. He did this, and it looks okay. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. Look at it. The projector's right there. The ultra short throw. I mean, the short throw projector. It looks good. I mean, so now why is he saying it's obsolete and this and that when he used to promote this as ambient light rejection? He would promote it like ambient light rejection. And he made the fucking dark screens look dark. I don't know if you've seen his older videos where he's putting the Dark Star 9 and all these fucking dark gray screens and black screens, and he's making them look like we are making them look dark because that's how it is. I don't know if you've seen his older videos where
No, I
he's
haven't
putting
seen
it
this one.
against all. Have you seen them or no?
No, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has like these he makes all these look, like right here. He has a bare silver screen from Lowe's versus his black shit. And look, that black, how it looks like crap. And he's gonna turn off the lights probably, right? Yeah, he is. All right. So see, he's doing things that we know what they do. There it is. See, to understand Ken, it's like, dude, this guy is so fucking off, man.
Well, I understand why he switched from gray to black because, like I said, you came along, other people came along, Danny came along, and y'all were producing gray, and it was competition, but y'all were able to do more more professional looking demonstrations than he was, so he needed to stand out. And I think that he thought that by going with the black, that it would make him stand out when he saw what how the Black Diamond was doing. Because the Black Diamond been around for years.
Yeah.
And I think that he thought that he could beat them and take the market. And it hasn't happened. I mean, to the fact that he's in the garage. The man don't even have pair of
Yeah.
drawers on. I mean, and he hasn't updated his projectors. He literally has not updated his projectors. He got the same projectors. How long has he had Old Faithful?
Oh, dude, a couple of years, maybe 8 years, 7 years. Look, I'm just
And
looking at his older videos. Look at his older videos. They look okay. They have detail. The camera that he's using, he wasn't using his phone. He was using a Panasonic camera. He was actually using a photographer camera to record all this shit. And look at his videos. They look cleaner. They look better. He's not jacking up so much the ISO like he used like right now. You see, you could see where the light's hitting and when it's not hitting down here. And you can see it's popping, dude. Colors popping. Look, let's see the whole. See, angle view is looking good. He's talking about more about what to do for home theater and all that shit. Look, but look, it looks good. I mean, it has a green tint to it.
Kenneth Bird, if you
But
watch it, you need to go back to that. You need to go
you know
back
what?
to that.
You know what I mean? Look at that. He had his home. He has two lights on, and you can still see. You can still watch. It's viewable. See? He has a refrigerator right there. Look at all that food on the on top of the refrigerator, man. Look at all that food on top of that refrigerator. Look at all that bread, all this essentials. He has water down there, couple of
Yep.
cases. Like, dude, living good, living normal. Like, you know, living like he's supposed to live. And then
Hey,
after that,
Crow, I have a question for you.
yeah, go ahead.
If you get time, do you have any of Kenny's paint left?
Yes. Which one though?
It, uh, anyone, but the FLE is the newest, right? But
Yeah,
whatever you have, I just want to ask you a question. I
yeah.
want you to do a little challenge. Could you make a screen, right? Could you make a screen and make it like 25, 30 inches? Do you have enough paint? And I want you to put it up, and I want you to hang something black over your screen. Are you following me? I want you to hang something black over the screen and then
Uh
put
huh.
that up there with it. And then see and prove that if it doesn't have anything to compete with, that Kenneth Byrd paint is usable. As long as that's the only
That's
thing up there. But
that's a
if
good
you put
idea.
anything,
I don't know. I really think that because I do have black shirts. I'll put a really dark black shirt, but I really think that the paint it's gonna be lighter. Maybe it's gonna show a lighter image than the black shirt. I'll put it though. I'll do it. I mean, you know how I record. I don't record all fucking bright and everything. I'll just have that, like you said, maybe a 40 incher and then a shirt covering half of
what's
it. Yeah,
surrounding it,
man.
whatever surrounding it needs to be black.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
like
sure.
like don't put it in the middle of the hybrid, or put it on
No,
on
no,
a
no, no,
white
no, no.
screen.
I'm gonna put them by themselves, by themselves. But look at the great mix that he had before. See, it was bright. I mean, of course, he sold it for $585 a quart. Back then, that's the price that he had, $585 a quart.
Yeah, but he
But
didn't have no competition back then like he got now.
see, look at the
There are a
gray.
lot of
He's
people
look
selling
at all the
birds.
gray screens. Look at all the fucking gray screens he has there. And the camera that he was using, it was totally different too. See, he's painting with one arm, just one hand, you know, and it's gray. Look at that light ass gray. See, look at these were the kits that he used to give out. Like, if you buy my shit, I'll give you. Like, this is what he did. He'll give you 2 quarts to start off, two crystal edge quartz. He'll give you the LED lights, the surface, the frog tape. This is how much money he's spending. Frog tape alone is like $10, you know? And LED lights are probably like $25, 30, $35, depending which ones he gets. But he'll give you a 180-inch surface to paint on, 2 quarts to cover it, and everything. The startup kit for $785 back then. I
Gee,
believe it was, yeah, it was that. I think it was that. Let me see.
gee.
Where's the, yeah. And this is one of his accounts, the world of whatever. Very nice. You pack all the good stuff in an awesome kit. That was one of it. That's one of his fake accounts. He used to answer his own fucking comments. And I caught him on it too. But you see, he used to give you all this shit, man.
Screen that you can make them look like a disco if
So
you want.
so what happened?
Like comes with it too.
See?
How did you go from doing well like that to falling? Did the drugs do it that bad?
Yeah, dude, something did something. You know what happened? This is what happened. This is exactly what happened, dude, that I think. Look, he, he had nice homes in Pennsylvania. And what happened is that he fucking, I don't know, I don't want to sound, but he went against the wrong people, man. You know, he wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. He kept fucking just trolling and talking smack, things that I wasn't doing and all this. Like he started lying because he wanted me out of YouTube. And I worked so hard for my YouTube channel, and I didn't build my YouTube channel with paint mixes. I used to
That's
do
what I was
ROMs for
thinking.
cell phones. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
what I
you.
was thinking. That's what I was about to ask you. It's the day said his girlfriend left him and he lost an income. But remember you were saying about there was food in the house and stuff. I think the
Yeah.
woman was still there. I think when the woman left, I think that's when Kenny started going downhill. I think when the woman left, I think that Kenny has to be alone, has to be in charge, has to be in total control, can't answer to anybody. And then when he does, he self destructs.
Yeah.
Hey, Kroger, can you do me a favor?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I had to run to the bathroom. Entertain everybody for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it, man. Yeah, guys, but let me read some of the comments. I haven't even been reading the comments from you guys, man. Let me see. But isn't it like seriously, looking back through all this, let me see the library. Looking back through all this crap, right?
Easy to use.
I mean, from having a home to this sadness in a garage, and he claims, he wants to play it off like, yeah, I don't live here and this and that.
The reason why. Well, to me, just wants to just basically make it a company something. Because
I mean, can't even move. I mean, it is pretty sad, guys. It is pretty sad. Look, this is one of my first videos ever that I made. I was showing people
Yeah.
how to connect the PS3 to
both and all that. It's really great. So
so can't say, "Oh, I started this journey way longer than you have," and blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know if way longer. 13 years is 13 years, dude. You know? I mean, and I was just that's how my channel grew because I was just showing people how to connect stuff when there was no videos on how to connect, with component cables and all that stuff. And that's what I did. See? I had a Denon receiver. Oh, there you go.
that was it.
I just don't understand. I mean, I understand, but man, he fell so hard.
Off
When I, when,
from
when I,
Grace.
when I was showing the pictures of him just 2 years ago, and then to see him now, it's like wow. It's like he aged. It's like the drugs have aged him so much. Like what happened to him?
I don't know, but look, I mean, he had multiple places. You know, he moved up, and I'm moving on up. He moved up. Like then after this apartment or whatever. I don't know how the housing is. Condos, I think they're condos in Pennsylvania. I don't know. But then from there, I guess he got a bigger condo and then another condo. And then he went to the blue house. And that girl was still with him in the blue house. Because I remember. But and then he lost it all. He just fucking lost it all, He just lost it. I guess COVID hit and he wasn't paying the rent, and because of the COVID, and it was okay. But then I guess he got comfortable, and it's what happened. I don't know. I don't know. From this, I mean, seriously, he got
He was already heading downhill. He
from
said
this
that
to
he
this.
got a loan for 18,000, and he got the house. And he said it cost him $6,000 to run the
Well,
house every month.
that's
Now, who?
that's
Come on now.
that's a lie. You know why that's a lie? Because everybody saw what the rent was, and I think the rent was $1,200. $1,200, and you could look it up at, Zillow or whatever the fuck you call that, renters or whatever, and it was there.
He
Uh,
he said the apartment in Julian Court was 1,400.
that apartment I think was 1,100 or 900, something
He
like
said
that.
it
He
was
was paying less.
1,400.
Yeah, he was paying less. I think he was paying less for the house, the blue house. What happened was somebody contacted the owner and send them the videos when he's painting the floors with white paint, and then he painted a whole room black. And they send the owner those videos, and the owner fucking got there the next day and says, "Hey, what did you do to the house? I need you out of here. But before that, you got to fix all this stuff." And then he got served by Danny at Partey. He got served, um, and he took off. That's when he ran. He left like a lot of shit there. He left like the sofas there. He left a lot of stuff there. Like he just fuck it. He just took bags and that's it. He didn't. He left his. He bought those sofas for I think each sofa was like $900. Those theater sofas, reclinable and all that stuff. And he just had them for, I don't know. He probably had them for less than a year, 2 years when he bought them, and he lost all that shit. Lost all the furniture, the sofas, everything. He left everything. He just ran. Then when he got to Julian Court, you saw Julian Court. He only had a love seat. That's all he had, and he had his computer seat, the one that has there, the one that he sleeps on. Oh, I don't need a bed. I can sleep on the floor. I can sleep anywhere. If it was a tree, I'll sleep on the tree. I don't care. Like, damn, dude, nah, dude. Not at your age, fucker. You know?
That's a shame that he had that big house. I mean, I don't know where you are in California, but when you in the inner city and it's mainly row houses like his sister live in, whenever
Yeah.
you see a house that sit by itself, it's just something special. You know what I'm saying? It's something you be like, man, I like to have a house that big. But now that that I'm in a situation I'm in, I'm glad to have a small place. It's easy to
Fifteen
keep up.
point.
I
Thank
couldn't
you. Thank
imagine
you.
trying to keep up a house that big. Hey, I like to you because it'd be rooms that I probably wouldn't be in at no time of the day. Just like before I moved here, I had my biggest apartment since before I got sick because I
Uh huh.
slowly moved up. Right, I was slowly, even though I was slowly moving up, getting better and better, and like the living room, I would go out there and maybe work on the e-bike, or I would do my live streams from the living room. Other than that, I wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? And like the dining room I gave to the cat. That was her room.
Yeah.
And the only time I went in there was to clean her litter box out and to make sure she had food and water. And seriously, I mostly stayed in the bedroom. And I realized, wait a minute, well, I'm paying for this extra space that I don't even use. I couldn't imagine having a house with 3 floors. Oh, Jesus. I probably would never be on the second or third floor. But Ken had
Yeah.
that. He had it. And he could have rented out rooms,
Oh
but he
yeah.
can't
But no,
live
he's
with
too he's
nobody.
he's too psycho, man. I think his friend, one of his friends that used to contact me, He's the one that used to give him a ride to Lowe's. He's the one that told me that he got everything from Lowe's, and he was arguing with people in Lowe's because he said, "Oh, I buy a lot from you. Why don't you give me a discount?" And they said, like, "Well, we don't even know who you are. Oh, you see me here all the time, and this and that." And so that's the person he is, you know. So his buddy said that, yeah, he just said, "Hey, just leave it alone, you know. There's a market for everybody out here. I don't know why you keep dwelling on this guy, on me. Like, just leave him alone, you know, and you'll be fine." But his stupidity, his anger, his whatever, just fucking drove him to being nuts, man. He just can't stand other people doing what he does. Like when Partey brought that Serious C, he fucking lost it, dude. He tried to debunk it. It's not black. It's not this. Your shit's not black, dude. It's like a. You tell me whatever silent sent to you. Tell me the truth. Is it black or is it a
No.
dark shade of gray?
To be honest with you, it really stands out, especially when the light is on, and it doesn't look. It's not deep black. It
Yeah,
only looks deep black when you put something white behind it. That's when it looks black. Otherwise, it doesn't.
yeah,
And I'm telling you that like I said, I'm not experienced with paint, so that's why I don't speak on the paint because I
yeah,
don't have
yeah,
no experience with it. Other than the samples y'all sent me, that's the only paint I've ever used, so I don't speak on it. That's why I don't speak on the paint. And you notice I don't do that, but I deal with fabrics, and I know the lighter the black fabric you use, the better the color and the better the white look. And when you and the detail, my job was how can I make the black look like the silk? This is why I was successful because I got two things to compare it to. I can look up and say, okay, I need to make this look like that, versus just having the black and trying to go from memory, of what I needed to look like. I got something to compare it to. How do I make the wall look like that? How do I make the wall look like that?
yeah,
Because it's never gonna look like that. But how close can I get? See, that was the key. Where Kenny wants to defeat the white and gray. Can I use the white and gray to reach that feat? What was my strategy? Could I blend them? Could I find the right combination? What is the right thickness? What is the right level? What's the right combination? Instead of just saying, hey, I'm only going to use black, or I'm only going to use white, or I'm only going to use gray. I try them all and try to figure out which one to give me the best. Because I've showed in demonstrations that white can't do black. It can't. And
yeah.
gray can't do black either. It looks better than white, but it can't do it. But I've also
Mhm.
showed that gray and black can't do white. I've shown 4 different shades of the gray and about 7 shades of the black. And
Yeah.
it can't do white. But you could
But
pretend if you got the right thickness, you can pretend it's white. You understand what I'm saying? You can believe it. If you're
yeah,
not looking at a gray or white screen, you can believe you're looking at white. You can believe it. Just like you're looking at my ceiling projector right now. It's white. But I'm sure that if you look up on the wall, perfect example, look up on the wall because I'm showing the exact same video. Look up on the wall, and you can tell that that projector is not white. But you could believe if you just look at it long enough, you can believe it's white. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Even if you look above the projector bud, you notice that I got a piece of cardboard and it's like a white letter in front of it, and I got that blocking it so it don't hit the screen. And I want to aim back at me, but you can notice that is white. The light is hitting the white in the front that's hanging right over the bud. Then look at it up on the screen. Look above. you can tell that that's not the same level of white. But can you believe it? The same way if you got a white screen and you watching a dark background, and you know that the white can't do black, but it can give you like a gray. It can give you a light gray, and you can ignore it. If you're lucky enough to have a JVC or a projector with like a million, 2, 3 million to one contrast ratio, because I've also showed that the projector, if whatever the focus is in the image, like I showed the fish, when the fish will come center, the projector would try to make you think you were seeing black. As the fish went away, the wall came back. So as long as the projector has some color to work with, it could try to make you think you're seeing black. It can make you think you're seeing black. But
Yeah, but
then
this is
when
the
I
thing. I understand like what you're saying, and 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 I do kind of agree a little bit, but the thing is this. The thing is this. I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. This is the way I think, and I've always thought like this. That if I love going. I don't know how long has it been since you've been to the movies and stuff, but I like going to theaters. I do. I still do. I love that. I love the popcorn smell and everything. In the theaters, if you go, I go to IMAX and all that shit, right? And I always get close and I take a picture of the IMAX screen from up close. It's white. It's a little bit off white. It's a little bit darker, going like to a really light, cool gray, but it's a white grayish look to it. It has a tone to it. But the thing is that I noticed that they use those colors, white or whatever. They don't use black. Is because they want to experience the whole detail of the movie. You know what I mean? They don't need black levels to be as dark as Ken wants them to be. That's the thing. And that to me, I want to see every little detail. I want to see every little color separation. I don't want just one color, which is the black levels, to take over the whole fucking picture. You get what I'm saying? And
I
nobody's gonna
told
be
you,
watching.
you don't know how
Yeah,
much I get what you're saying. Because,
yeah,
like I told you, when I first came in, I only knew Ken. And so I
yeah,
was looking for the black level. But because of you and Silent, y'all made it about, okay, you got the black level, you got an image you can see. What's inside the image? Can you see the detail? And then y'all got me on the detail kick. And that's what I try to get that balance of. Can I get the black level, but can I also keep most of the detail? Because you're going to lose something. But a lot of times, if you just use thick black, like I remember seeing videos using sackcloth, and they got that real thick, and like the people that do the photography, that background they had, people try to use that for a screen. It's too dark. It's too thick. And the black sucks it in. And it'll give you an image, but
yeah.
you can't see the details in the image.
And
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 you and Silent, doggone y'all, ruined it because
ah,
y'all got me working on the detail. And that was what the basis of God's technology was.
yeah,
Can I get the black level and still get some detail? Because now y'all got me looking. Before I didn't
yeah.
care. Now I look and I'm sitting there and you see me doing the videos and I'm talking about the detail and I'm showing, look at the tomato. Can you see the inside of the tomato and actually make it out, the grooves and everything, rather than just it's a red tomato? Can you see the water droplets on the fruit? Ken loves to show the beta fish. Look at that black background and look at them colorful fish. Yeah, but you can't see the scales. You can't see the fins.
No.
Look at the eyes. Can you make out the eye? Is it all just one big color? And that's where I've been trying to get both. Give me the black level at the same time. Keep the
See,
detail. So I'm just not seeing a blob of color.
look, this is a TV, right? This is a TV. So this is what I mean. Look, if I put, if I play this, look at the background. You see its shadows, right? There's only one light in the middle. All right, let me see if I can get close because this phone, I'm recording on another phone that it fucking sucks really bad. But this is what I mean. You're getting all this darkness, but also the black's not taking over. Let me show you. You see this? The black's not taking over. If it was in a black screen, you see that it looks grayish, but it's not. It is. Those are black levels behind her and all that stuff. All this is black levels. It's not supposed to be dark as hell. Look at that. You see that? If you put this video on right now, my friend, you will see what I'm
It is
talking
on,
about.
and I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm looking at the black wall, and I'm looking through the camera. I
Yeah.
told you
And
the benefits of having everything. I tell you, that's why
even
I love
even
doing it.
even
It was crazy.
Parte. I remember Danny one time. He says, "Crow, I've never noticed that until you brought it up." And this is the part where Parte was talking about it. They have a check right here. I told, watch, I'll show you right now. I told Parte, I was talking about a detail on the chessboard, and Parte said like, "Wow, I didn't even notice it until you brought it up." And it's I guess it has reflection on the black right
And
there.
I,
Look,
and I
right
have
there.
news for you. I
Look at the
have news for
reflection.
you.
You
I'm
see the
looking,
reflection? You see the reflection? So the black's not taking over, the white's not taking over. You see the difference on white tones because it's reflecting on the board? See? And that's when I said that's detail that I like to see. And look at the black. See? The reflection of the light on the black, that's detail. And that's what I don't want to lose. Not to, to each his own. If people want to see, you know, like a black background and all that stuff, then it's meant to do that whenever it's meant to do that. I get it. But when it comes to like watching TV shows and movies and this and that, it's recorded at full range. I think who said it? Silent said it. People want to see quality and they want to see like a full range of color and all that stuff, right? A full range of dynamic range and all that stuff. That's what he said, right? It's not
well,
only about the black, and that's where Ken loses people. See, YouTube's background is not black, it is gray. But Ken says, "Oh, it is a black background." No, it's not. It is gray. It's light gray and dark gray. That's how it
but
is. That's the background.
but but like I said, I was watching it on the white ceiling. I was watching it
Uh-huh.
on the screen, and I was looking through the phone at the same time, right? And I'm telling
Yeah.
you, God's technology was able to show maybe 85% because it looked better looking up at the ceiling. It was brighter, but
Yeah.
it held the detail. And that's the key. Holding the detail. Whereas Ken blurs it out. A lot of what he shows,
Yeah.
it blurs the detail out. Like I was saying about the fishes or the birds.
Yeah.
Can you make out the feathers? Even the whiskers on a cat. If you're not catching that detail,
Dude,
you're missing something.
I challenged Ken one time on this video. He kept playing this video, right? He kept playing
Yeah.
this video called Real 4K HDR or whatever, right? Jazz. This video he'll play it over and over and over. And he was saying, "Oh, you can get the black levels, blah blah." And I challenged him. I go, "Okay, show me the color separation. Show me the speaker." That's why I stopped it here because I told Ken one. It was a long time ago. I told Ken, "Show me the speaker where the gel is." What are you talking about, gel? And this is what I was talking about. The speaker is held by this gel, right? Look at the detail in the background over there. See? And
Um,
I go, "Show me,"
I'm gonna tell you
right?
something you're not gonna believe.
And
The
he's like,
rip right
"What?
there you
What?"
showed. Did you see the rip right there in the speaker?
Yeah,
You showing it right now. It showed up on God's technology from across the room. I was able to make that out. I don't know if you
yeah,
can see it in the camera, but you could actually see. It's like a circle that goes around on the inside, but also it looked like it was a rip in the speaker, and that pulled from across the room. That's why I say the challenge is to try to get some of that detail and not have it blowed out. And I don't
Yeah.
think Ken doesn't care about detail. Ken is worried
He
about.
doesn't. You know, like these guys are a band. They're playing at a club. You could still see cables behind them and stuff like that. That's what I mean. I like to see all that dynamic view, everything. Like I want to see it like if I'm fucking there, man. And like you said, Ken doesn't give a shit about it. Ken doesn't care.
So
He's just like,
stop
here
right
you
there.
go.
Hold on. Zoom back in.
To where?
Zoom back into the cables.
Oh,
Zoom back into the cables behind the guy with the cello.
right there.
Yeah. Now, now I need you to look on the other side of the screen, on my side of the screen, and
Uh-huh.
look up and tell me if you see the cables.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could see. You have to zoom in a little bit more, but yeah, I could see them there. I
And
mean,
that's been a challenge. And it's
that,
kind of an unfair challenge, but it's a challenge
not
that
fair,
you
but
and Silent gave me. How can I get that to show up on the black and not get blow it out? That's the key.
and you know what? Well, look, and you know one of the things is that he doesn't believe in either. When uh what was his name? Timothy? I forgot his name. I think it was Timothy. But he says, "Hey, you need to calibrate your projector. If you're gonna keep on this journey and you want it the best, you gotta calibrate your projector." And he's the one that told me get Spears and Munzo, you know, World of Wonder or something like that from Disney, calibration disc. I have all those things, right? And that's when I started calibrating it. And then Ken started making videos saying, you don't need no nonsense, no calibration nonsense. You just plug it and play, blah, blah. And that's when I noticed that Ken was just after the money. That's when I started calling him a scammer because I go, who tells you, who gives you advice not to have the best picture in the world? And that's when he started saying, well, my paint mix will enhance to view like a 4K. So you tell me that you have his latest, and I'm talking about years ago when he said this shit, right? But now that you have his latest screen paints, does it enhance to 4K capabilities like viewing? You tell me that you have them.
I don't have a 4K to show it on, but I can tell you this:
No,
it
but
ain't
he
no
says you
difference.
don't need
It's no
4K
difference
because
between this paint and the curtain or the sheet. I'm
exactly,
telling you, it's no difference. I
but
don't
he said it
understand.
has heightener technology where you don't need 4K. Remember he said that you don't need a 4K. You could get a 720p and it looks 4K. My paint mix will make it look 4K. And
If
I know
you
you're
don't,
saying,
if you never had 4K, you won't know. But if you had 4K, this is what I was telling you about the detail. If
uh-huh.
you and Silent didn't keep pushing about the detail, go look at our earlier videos, and I tell you, they keep talking about 4K and talking about detail. They sitting there looking all at the screen, and you remember them videos?
Yeah.
Y'all made me a believer. Do you understand? Y'all
Yeah.
converted me. I used to make videos. I don't care about that stuff, man. Look at you all up at the screen. Just watch the damn thing. Right? You got to sit there and looking at the shadows and looking at looking at the little leaves. Don't nobody notice that, man. Nobody stuff in the best stuff in the background. I'm watching the people fight or whatever. I ain't worrying about what's going on back behind there in the crowd. The crowd, we not watching the crowd. See, that's the conversion. Kenneth Byrd needs that conversion. We need to convert him to stop just saying I got an image. It can handle the lifespan on. There you go. That's Kenneth Byrd. That's it.
Yeah.
I got your image there. Look at it. There you go. Even though I got that ugly green tint showing that I've seen so long that I don't notice it. But I want you to look at how good it looks, and it can handle the sunlight, and it can do. And he's talking all that mess, and it's like, what am I looking at? You're telling me it can handle the sunlight. If I put it out in the sun, what kind of image am I getting? Am I going to be able to get the colors? Am I going to be able to get something to look natural? Am I going to be able to see the shadows? Am I going to be able to pick up that detail? Is it going to look, if I walk by a white screen, do I go over the white screen brighter and keep walking, or do I go, wait a minute, look how bright everything is, and look at the details and all of that. I'm not getting that on the black. That's what you get with Kenny. Now I gotta say, if you put the panels y'all gave me, if I put them up there on something white or gray, they look dark. If I put them up there where they don't have no competition, like against God's technology,
Yeah.
they still stand out, but not as much. They actually are viewable. Otherwise, that's why I wanted you to do the test. If there's an all black background, Kenneth Byrd paint is viewable. But if you try to put that panel on the white or gray, it stands out. It looks dark because you got that white or gray to compare it to. If it just stand alone, it's viewable. The panels y'all
Yeah,
sent me.
I'll do that. Hopefully this before the weekend. Hopefully I could do that. I'll paint it. I'll do a live. I'll paint it, and then I'll put one of my shirts next to it, and then we'll see the results together. I don't know what the fucking results are gonna be, but I'll paint a like you said, a 27 or 30 inch. I'll measure it and everything so people, oh, well, because it's going to be the same size. So it's not like the shirt's going to take over. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good idea. Thanks. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do
As a
that.
matter of fact,
And
I'll show you something real quick.
yeah.
Let me go back to when you sent the panels, and I want you to see. I want to go back to that Sunday when I took down.
Okay.
Hey, I made a lot of videos. God damn. I'm looking for
I
Happy
know,
Sunday.
man.
Hold on, sir. Oh man, hold on. And then I'm looking for Happy Sunday. Where is Happy Sunday? Come on. Where's Happy Sunday at? Here it is. This is Happy Sunday. I'm still using the other Yondu screen. Okay.
Okay.
Now you see how dark Kenny panels look.
Yeah.
You see how dark they look, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
this
I can
is
see it.
this is the same day. The 2 hours it took for me to take down the white gray screen, right? The 2 hours it took me to take it down. That's why I kept asking, does this paint fade? Oh, we got to start all over again. He said, you know you're wrong for this, but hold on. And then here it is, the return of God's technology. Now I want you to look at the difference between it being on the black. You saw how it looked on the white. Now on the black, with no white or gray to compare it to, it looks
It blends
almost
in.
viewable. It looks viewable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I say I want you to do the same test. I want you to put a black background behind the panel and see, does it blend in, and then put a white behind it and see if it blends in. See, by it being on black, it blended in. These are your two panels. If I get my daggone
Yeah.
hand out the way, I'm trying to steady the camera. Get your hand out the way, idiot.
You're fine. The Omega PC. Let me read
Look,
some of this. Yeah. Go
now
ahead.
on there, of God's technology, by it being a black screen, Kenner Paint blends in. There's nothing to compare it against. It blends, and you can see when it changed. You can see that his panels they still stand out. But if you see them now, man, it's holes in them now. It's white spots coming through now. It's even
Yeah,
the white trying to
I'm
come out
telling
right
you, man,
there.
and I painted on a cardboard. That's the problem the lady was having. The problem the lady was having, it's that, she had a gloss wall, and his paint wouldn't go on. It'll chip off. And then he made her primer it twice just to soak it up, wait a few days, all this fucking nonsense. And then he comes in a video and says, "Oh yeah, my paint goes on everywhere, just one and easy. I'm not like Danny that 4 and 5 and 6 times." What happened to that lady? You told us. We didn't even know the story. You told us that it took her almost a week to paint the whole wall. So like, This guy lies, contradicts himself. Does he forget what he said in previous videos? Like it's
I
just
think I
crazy.
think that the drugs that took his mind.
Just
See,
yeah.
if you tell me something, I remember it.
Shit. Yeah.
If you tell me something, I remember it. Kenneth don't remember it.
Yep. Let me show you something really quick. Let me see this one. All right. You
Now, in this video, I got all three. While you looking, in this video, I have the two panels that Silent sent and your LFE. I cut it in half because it was too heavy. It kept falling, so I cut it in half. I got all three of them up here.
Oh.
And we'll wait till we showing something. We'll show something. Here we go. Now, as you can see, if you look inside the panel, first of all, they stand out like crazy. But if you
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
you notice that you can see that it's not perfect. It's like it's parts of it fading, especially when something really bright come on. When something bright comes on, you really see that it's like it's indentions. Look at that. It's like somebody carved something in it. Right there, not the same. That's not the same. That ain't the same. You look with the FLE right here, ain't the same. That ain't the same. It's cloudy right there. It's like his paint is not smooth, or
It's
it
not
doesn't
smooth.
dry smooth.
No, and that's what I told people. That's why I keep telling people, like, it's not smooth, man.
Oh,
And
that was a really good shot. You see how it showed? You see how it really showed in the center? The center right here is different. Talking about the one on the
yeah.
left. If you can see it, the one on the left in the center right here, you can see right there. You can actually see that it's different, but it's right there and there. But then it's different here. It's different here. Then it's different here. It's different here. I don't understand it. You can see it's different
Yeah,
here.
but the viewing cone, if you would get up and then you would record from the side, the viewing cone will make that panel go dark. I don't know if you noticed that shit. So yeah, when I'll paint it, I am gonna paint it, and that was a good idea. I am gonna paint it and put a black shirt next to it and see if it, you know, see what happens. Let's see the results and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
right now,
actually.
I posted. Did you see? I posted side by side Kenneth Byrd and the other guy. So yeah,
No, the
uh,
reason was because I want a different opinion. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, yeah,
I want a different opinion, and I want to see how I do with the 4K.
exactly.
I want to see exactly how it does on the 4K. Is it better or is it worse? But the by it being black, those details shouldn't be. I'm talking about the details on the panel. The
Yeah.
details on the panel are coming out. Whatever it looked like before, it's like it's trying to come back through the paint. Like the paint's weighing
Oh yeah,
off.
yeah,
Or
yeah. I used the box Dove. I think it was Dove for my daughters or something, and that's what I used. I painted on a Dove box, so it's coming out. The name Dove coming out of those panels now. And
you know,
I gave it three passes. So and I even took I even took the dry paint out of it. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was gonna leave the dry paint, and I was like, nah, let's make it professional. So I rubbed it off. I gave it another pass, and then I gave it a final pass, and I let it dry, and that's it. I send it to you.
yeah, because
So
the first time you did it, it had like the rough spots on there, and you said you were going
yeah,
to take them off, and I was surprised. I mean, the panels are smooth. They are smooth, but like I say, not $400 worth. I'm sorry. I mean,
yeah, no,
if you can get the same look, if you can get the same look for $20, I mean, That's crazy. I mean, if you were going to do a 120 inch, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If somebody said spend $400 to buy a gallon of Ken's paint, or spend $40 on the Yondu screen, or spend
Yeah.
$10 on 2 sheets, I would rather spend the LIT. Now, the Yondu is the easiest. It's 130 inches. It's the easiest because it stretches. You can go ahead and put it wherever you want, and you got 2 sides together. So that's like the
Yeah.
best of both worlds. But if you can't afford the $40, then I mean, try to find a fabric for like $20. It's real, as long as it's razor thin. If it's razor thin and you got at least 2700 lumen projector, you should be able to match Kenny. You should be able to match Kenny, and then sometimes beat it because the fabric is not going to peel off.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I got
should.
news for you. That I don't know how
I
many
should.
times I balled them fabrics up and thrown them in the closet and came out and threw them right on the wall. Except for that damn gray. I can't get a damn gray to ink wrinkle save my life. I can't get a gray to get on that wall unwrinkled that saved my stinking life. And like I
Were you
said, the
able to?
problem I have with
Were
this
you? Were
screen.
you? Were you able to? I would cut. I would cut the rim off the hybrid one. I would cut the borders off, throw it on a dryer, and and then expand it and tape it because tape's gonna go on the border anyways. But I think the border is making it wrinkle more. Because it's not stretchable material. So
It's not that it's wrinkled, it's just that I can't, just like you said, I can't get it to lay down. And you're
yeah.
right, it could be the border. I can't get it to lay down. I can't get it to, like, see, first you try to, thumbtack it, and then you put a nail up. And then you come to the other side, right? And then you
Uh-huh.
thumbtack it long enough so you can put a nail up there. And then you come
Yeah.
back to the center, and it kind of balls up into like a bubble. It balls up, and you try to straighten it out, and it won't straighten no matter what you do. I tried to iron it,
Oh.
that bubble, and then it causes bubbles that go down the sides too. With like lumps, and
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
you can't smooth them out. No matter how you pull on it, they just come right back. And you try to pull it tight, and it come right back. And no matter what you do, it come right back. It's like I'm going to do what I want. I think because I think the paint hardens the fabric. It hardens the
Harden the
fabric.
fabric. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
It's the
And it's
same thing with
old.
the.
I mean that screen. I've had it. I've had it for like 5 years or so. So it might be that too.
It's the
You
exact
know.
same thing with the cardboard. The cardboard will not lay on the damn screen. It will not lay. The
Yeah.
bottom part always poke out, or the center of it is it's like it's bending. And so when you try to tape it, if you take the bottom fly out, and you take the top fly out, and you try and tape them both good, and then it kind of bow in the middle. It's like, look, man, get your ass up here. You know what I'm saying? Just sit up here.
Yeah. 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 It's funny, man. I don't know, man. Well, it's yours. I mean, just cut the borders. Hopefully, get a knife or a scissors, and just in your bed, just sitting down, cut the borders, throw that shit away, and see if it stretches better, and you could use it. I know. I thought it was 150, but I think it's 120 inches. So my bad on that one. But yeah.
So
But hey, man.
I'm ready to get some more tape, and because I'm gonna have to fill in. That's why I'm trying to get used to a smaller screen. So what I'm thinking is
Yeah.
I'm going to put it. I'm going to try your screen again, and I'm going to put it in the center. I'm going to
Yeah.
center it, and instead of trying to do the whole 130, I'm gonna do the 120, and then I'm going to put um tape down the sides
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and
Yeah. I
just
mean,
border it.
let me see which one is. Oh fuck! I'm gonna show something real quick, and then I'm out of here. All right. Look,
All
check this
right.
out. Uh, the guy next door's fucking shit, dude. He sent all these pics. Kenneth Byrd.
Oh my god. Oh, you wrong for that. Oh, oh.
What
Oh,
the? Oh
I will bet
shit!
you money that Kenneth Byrd got the phone. The minute he see this, he go, I'm taking a picture of this. This going to the FBI. This is defamation. I'm gonna send
That
you $20,000 just for this picture. $20,000.
20 is 20. All right, let me show you the other ones, and then I'm out. All right, let me show you real fast. Oh my god, look at this one.
12,000 for each photo. I done it. 12,000 each photo and small claims. I'm gonna get you. Go
Powered
next
by
door, you trouble.
powered by meth technology. That's the other one. And then
Oh, sure. Let me see if I can grab that. Oh, he takes it back.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There's a guy in the back. Oh my god. Yeah. No, the meth one was good. No, the 2020 is fucking hilarious, man.
Go back to the meth
Yeah,
one. I'm
there it
gonna take a screenshot of that. Hold on. I'll get.
is. Let me get
That's
it
gonna
closer.
be my next video.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Oh, the
keep
guy.
doing it. Hold
Hey,
on.
yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
God,
No,
that's
no
what
worries.
died. I'm sorry. I gotta use that. Oh
Dude.
shucks. Powered by meth technology. That is friggin' hilarious.
Yeah. The other guy, I'm not gay, but 20 is 20. Oh my god, that shit was fucking funny.
Can you imagine? You imagine if everybody started taking these and put them in the thumbnail. I'm gonna tell you,
Oh,
Dave, I'm gonna get the lawyer on this. Huh? I'm gonna get my
he'll be
investigator. We're
like
gonna
this.
find you.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture. There you go. There you go. The fucking
I'm gonna
shit.
find you. Wherever you are, I'm gonna find you.
My detective. Yeah, this one's fucking hilarious, man.
You know, he got ahead of sorriest investigator in the world.
Right?
Because you not behind bars right now. His investigator's so good. Just-
I'm serious, man. I'm serious because he wants to talk to the landlord first. He wants to talk to my landlord. I don't even have a landlord no more. So it's like, okay, good luck with that, man. That's funny as hell, man. Yeah.
and
All
he
right,
asked,
brother. Thank you for having me, man. I gotta get
no,
back to
thank you
work
for
over
taking the
here.
time.
Hell yeah. Anytime. It was fun, man. It was fun. It was freaking I like it, man. So thank you again, man. And I'll catch you guys later, all right? Have a
All
good one,
right.
brother Derek. All right. I'll see you guys. That's
All
fucking
right.
funny.
Let me know about the challenge. He's gone. All right, so I'm try to remind him about the challenge because I want to see is what I said correct. That as long as you got a dark background, as long as you have a dark background, Kenneth Byrd stuff will work. Speaking of Kenneth Byrd, what is he talking about right now? I know he's not happy about that video. I know he's not happy about that video. I know he's feeling some kind of way. Okay, hold on a sec. Here we go. Kenneth Byrd, let's go back. And let's do a refresh. Is he live still? He's supposed to be filing charges on Mr. Daniel. Why is he? No, he's still alive.
And make sure that the message that you sent to me is sent to your employer.
He's still ranting. He's still ranting, yeah.
Racist and hide behind. Because call people an angler and hide behind your You have to hide behind your address and call people N-words. And hide behind your keyboard.
I'm behind your keyboard.
That's usually what racist people do. They hide behind the keyboard. You said that in real life to somebody, your teeth knocked out. That's what happened to you. But I have somebody, I got a friend of mine, he's an IT activist from Microsoft. Don't bother me.
Now see, that's the white right there.
Send that little message that you sent out to me, we'll send it to everybody you know.
Even though you see the sunlight coming in,
From the church,
you can still see the screen. And like I say, the difference is, can you make it look like that? Can you make the black look like that? That's the key.
Again, people can't stand racism. And if you want to support calling people niggers, and we know where this comes from, Jay, remind you, anything that comes up racist, you get blamed for this. You know that, right? Even though you didn't send it, but you generated it by starting that rumor. So this is going to basically bite you in the face big time. We already got like 4 text messages that came in on the account with the word nigger on it. And this is the other one. This is going to be posted to my Facebook page today. And my people and friends and associates know I'm having a problem with you. And my people and friends and associates know I'm going to say, I don't support that nonsense, but you somehow you generate something. That's what's coming out of it.
So he just threatened Crow again. Crow, you've been threatened. His people. Something gonna happen to you.
So I'm gonna let them know.
Might not be today, might not be tomorrow.
These are people that contact my company acting up. And these are the kind of text messages we've been receiving with racial slurs on. See how that flies.
What happened to your cardboard demonstration?
You're always going to be labeled who you associate yourself with in the day. Even if you don't support it. If you associate yourself with killers at the end of the day, you'll be labeled as a killer at the end of the day because you support it. You're running. And since you guys support that nonsense in the day, because again, how is all this stuff generated? Getting all these racial slurs, and again, you don't say that at all, period. Where would it be coming from? So they know that.
Or today said Ken is going to rage over this when he sees it.
This is the kind of energy that's being projected toward us. You're going to be labeled with it.
Guy next door says, yep, and he will not pay any rent for 4 months so he can save money for the $400.
And yeah, we're going to put your name in it, Jamie, because you're the one at the end of the day who started all this nonsense. You're the one who started the rumors, you're the one who fake unboxings on our products, and making statements at the end of the day that we're ripping people off and scamming people. You did all that. It's called, what do you call it? Cause and effect. You start a rumor, it comes to life, and the neighbor down the street goes in there and kills another neighbor. You're going to jail for that. You started that. You're responsible. You're just responsible as the man who went down and committed the crime because you triggered it. So you're going to be responsible for that mess. Anybody who supports your business, we know what they're about. No one's going to support your business because no one wants to be tied to that mess. Sure about that. And that's not the first time we had the word nigger pop up on our accounts. These are people that support Jamie.
Well, I got some bad news for you. Kenneth Byrd. We going out tomorrow, and we're going to get some Gorilla Tape. We're going out tomorrow, and we're going to get some more Gorilla Tape, and we are going to put up Crow's screen. Crow gave me an idea to cut the black border off. We're going to cut off the black border. Since he's right, I do surround it with Gorilla Tape. So we're going to cut off the black border, and we're going to piss Kenny off by putting up crows.
No, we're not going to say anything that, well, you said this, because you know you can say it. That's not your number right there. And that's not your writing. That's not you. But that's what you triggered and called us by making those statements about my company, saying we're ripping people off. You made people believe that I was this person, and they wasn't. That's why we go before a judge. Judge comes basically for sentencing for your jail time. I'm requesting a minimum of 50 years.
A minimum of 50 years.
Because no one has the right to be called a nigger at the end of the day. Like somebody's jealous because they make better paint than them.
You made better paint that.
Every action that we receive, every message, every text message, we got thousands of them that we receive with this hate nonsense in it, all stemmed because of his lies he was telling about our company. I'm paying for it now. Always. No more speed, man. Well done.
I feel sorry for Ken. I shouldn't. He deserves what he get. But he in the garage. He can't get out of it. He behind the 8 ball. And he can't get a hit. He can't catch a break. Because of what he doing. And he wants to blame Crow. He wanted to blame Partey. He want to blame the guy next door. He want to blame Brother Derrick Williams. He want to blame Minister Wilson. He want to blame Brother Derrick. He want to blame everybody. It's everybody's fault. The roach on his wall. The mice that come in there and nibble on his toes at night. The rats that come in there and boss around Taco. It's everybody else's fault but Kenny. But God blessing him.
Everybody knows that my accounts have been having problems with you. Everybody knows that. You know about the police reports, and everybody's seen the videos of the hatred you have for the company.
I do say Ken blames everyone because it's easier than to stand up and do the right thing. Exactly, guy next door. How is he going to paint that with that up there? Is he going to paint it? What's the purpose of a curved screen?
Well, if I got to answer the day, people who talk like that, does this scare you? That color scare you right there? Watch an African man basically at the end of the day design technology this advanced. Does that bother you? It kind of sounds like it does. Because I am the only African American who developed that technology on this level.
What technology?
Because it seems like it.
Kenneth Byrd, your paint matches $6 curtain.
So it must be that you don't like the fact that seeing an African American has that kind of technology. I don't understand everybody that's that colored up. Some friends that are white, racist and stuff like that. But you got people like that are upset to see an African American do something like this. It ticks them off.
Do something like what? Who's jealous of you, Kenny? You saying somebody jealous of you?
That you prefer just saying the word nigger all the time? Because that bothered you at the end of the day? Seeing me, African man, do this.
I did what you couldn't do. I did what Kenneth Byrd couldn't do. I said it a third time. I did what Kenneth Byrd couldn't do. Can I say it again? I've done in less than a year what Kenneth Byrd been doing for years.
And a white person calls a black man a nigger.
I answered the challenge. Why he won't acknowledge me?
Caucasian will be the first one to strike him before a black man can get to him. Because they don't like it. Make them look bad. I don't sit there at the end of the day, judge, and say, oh, because someone calls me the N-word, I'm going to consider all white people. Saying, I don't do that. I was raised that way. It's a shame that in every group of people, you're always going to have those particular types. Whether they be black, Chinese, whatever race it is, you're going to have those people. Those people, we could get an olive and stick all those people on the olive and keep them out there. Always have those kind of people.
If y'all look, y'all can see the projector shooting up.
That way, and other people do. But the company you keep is what you are. And you support that nonsense at the end of the day because, again, what kind of people are you hanging around with that basically is constantly saying that's the N-word all the time? That support your product at the end of the day. That back your product. That defends your product. That's how they carry themselves. So if that's what you support, then guess what? That's what people will leave you with.
Byrd, you talk about yourself. You keep saying that you got this great product. It's not great. Somebody can do something similar and sometimes better with a $6 curtain. A piece of fabric can beat your paint. A piece of fabric can beat your paint, sir. I said a piece of fabric can beat your paint. Do you not understand? A piece of fabric can beat your paint. Why would somebody want to paint? When they can walk into a store and get a bed sheet, walk into a store, get a 100-inch blanket, go get 2 curtains and put them together on the wall. Why would they want to buy anything from you, sir, for $400? Why? We are going to put up CROW's hybrid mix. What time is it? It's 3:31. So I'm going to end this live at 4 o'clock. I'm going to call mobility. And I'm going to set up my ride for tomorrow. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go out Curl Island? Because we was out Glen Burnie yesterday. I'm trying to decide, we want to go out Curl Island. Do we want to go out Golden Ring? I'm trying to decide where I want to go tomorrow. I'm trying to decide between Golden Ring. We need the black tape. So we need to go to a good Walmart. What I'm thinking about doing is going to Curl Island and then coming back to my Giants. Because we went to the one in Glen Burnie. The girl I was talking to, it's been over a month. And I went last week and ran into her again. And she gave me some excuse about losing. All the numbers got lost in her phone or whatever. And so I hit her up that day and I asked her a question, just a basic question. I told her, you seem interesting. I really would like to get to know you. Yeah. Can you tell me something about yourself? Like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do when you're not working? She didn't text back. She didn't text back for over a week. And then finally, she want to send me a text saying, hey, I ignored it. Because that's the second time you done it. First time, shame on me. The second time, shame on you. If I come back for a third time, I'm a fucking ass. Did y'all hear what I said? If the first time you blow me off, okay, maybe you were busy, maybe something was going on, maybe you had something happening. The second time, the third time, fuck you. Just pure and simple, fuck you. Fuck you. Obviously, I'm not important. I move on. You keep doing what you're doing, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not gonna run behind nobody. You understand? Don't go running behind somebody. If a person wants you, they're gonna come get you. I have never been a chaser. I'll ask you once, I'll ask you twice. After the third time, I don't ask you no more. You don't exist to me. If Kenneth Byrd would understand that as much as he hates living with people, he's going to have to find somebody he can get along with. Because the stuff he's doing right now, it ain't working. The stuff that Kenneth Byrd is doing right now, it's not working, ladies and gentlemen. The stuff that Kenneth Byrd is doing right now, it's not working. Whatever he's trying to do right now, it's not working. It's not working. And we're getting a lot of attention off of Kenny, but it's starting to get boring. I mean, I love talking with Crow and Silent and the guy next door and everybody. I love it. But it's starting to get repetitive because Kenneth Byrd is not changing anything. The fact that he, once again, all he can do is play around with the boxes. The fact that he can't afford to get glue. Kenneth Byrd cannot afford to get dollar store glue. Y'all understand that? That's how low down he is. He's supposed to be going to file charges on Mr. Daniel. Why is he playing with boxes? Why is he showing text messages? See, if he ignored them, the people would stop. He keeps running to show us them. That pumps up the people. That's why I know that Kenneth Byrd ain't trying to file charges on nobody. Kenneth Byrd is getting attention. But it's the wrong kind of attention. If I want attention, I go outside and get it. I don't need it online. I can go outside and get it. I can go outside and strike conversations up with people. And when I'm done, I leave. Kenneth Byrd can't do that because he has no good conversation to offer. He doesn't have any money to offer. What could Kenneth Byrd offer anybody other than an excuse? What can Kenneth Byrd offer? He's trying to get rich off of something that's been matched by a $6 bet sheet. I'm sorry, a $6 curtain and a $10 bet sheet. He's been matched. Kenneth Byrd has been matched. Kenneth Byrd has been matched. He can talk to me all day. He can talk to me all night. Kenneth Byrd has been matched. We actually going to give Pro Screen another shot. He gave me a good idea about cutting the borders off. Maybe I can manage it better if I cut off the borders. Maybe I can get the fabric to lay in. Y'all see how smooth the screen is. It don't have no bubbles, no wrinkles. It's perfect. If I can get Crow Screen to lay perfect, He even had an idea to put it in the dryer. I got a dryer. I'm thinking about cutting the edges off, putting it in the dryer, and see if I can get it to go up. We're going to go tomorrow, and we're going to buy some Gorilla Tape. And because we're going to have to do a border. It's only 120 inches. I can expand I can pull the projector back a little bit so that it'll fill the 120. And it's not going to be the 130, but I'll bring it back so we get the 120. And we'll rock his screen. Because, see, I know it's going to hurt Kenny. And then we can put Kenny's paint up there against Crow's paint. And that's really going to hurt Kenny. That's really going to irk him. It's going to irk him. So, I might do it later on today. I might go ahead and put it up. I might go ahead and put it up today and then polish it off. Because I know I don't have enough Gorilla Tape to fill a screen in. It might reach over and I might can get a layer up top, but I don't think we got enough for the sides. I don't think we have enough for the sides. I'm being honest. I don't think we have enough for the sides, but I'll give it my best shot. If I can pull down that tape that's on the left, if I can pull that down and save it, I might could thumbtack it to the wall, then put a few nails in, and then take it across. But the important thing is, I'm not going to be able to stretch it all the way. I have to go in the center and make it lay down. That's going to be the hard part. To get it to lay down in the center. And that's going to be the hard part. To get it lay down in the center. That's been the part. It's been a bubble at the top. Y'all noticed that the last time I had it up, we didn't use the top part of the screen because of the bubble. So I got to get it to go up there. Matter of fact, I might get some double-sided tape and see if I can get it. See if I can get some double-sided tape and put it up first to hold it. So then I can come nail it in. The nails are not going to go. If I try to go, instead of going up to the ceiling, if I try to get it to go through the edge of that black tape or right under it, if I try to hammer it into the cement, the nail won't go all the way in. So we need the black tape to cover the nail so it don't look tacky. But I might try that. I might try to have it go straight across. And like I said, by cutting off the thingamajigs, cutting off the border, and then the ringlets, whatever you call it, the grommets, cutting that off. And just having a screen, put it in the dryer, and let the heat hit it. And then hurry up and take it out and try to attach it to the wall. I think that we can get it to lay down. And we'll try a screen out for a couple days. Matter of fact, I might do that today. Throw it up. So let me call mobility. I got to decide where I'm going. We can listen to Kenny for a minute. I got to decide where I'm going.
Comics or anything. Matter of fact, we did find a guy on a YouTube channel who was basically displaying an image of a KKK, a burning cross, on his channel. His channel, a channel. If I saw any one of my customers, I don't care if they, I don't even condone my customers to reach out or contact you or even talk to you at all, period. I'd like them to stay far away from you and to do the demonstrations. And if they going to attack my customers, he has going to attack my customers doing demonstrations and just try to make their lives miserable. That's what he does. But guy, I told him, don't attack. Don't sit down to his level. Don't become him at the end of the day. That's why you don't see my customers or anybody attacking you in any way whatsoever. They don't. You people that you don't do that to us.
You people.
Because that's the dirty stuff that you do, and that's what you practice, and that's what you are. Therefore, people are going to follow your steps. All right.
They don't have a mind of their own.
Can't wait. We got plans for you. We're going to have you over and done with no time at all. I love it. Oh, with that being said, I got to go. I got things I got to do.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Stuff get ready to close. He in Allentown. He not in Philly. He not in Pittsburgh, big city. He got things to do. How is he going to paint that? How is he going to paint that while it's hanging up there? Anybody want to explain? How is he going to paint? Is he going to paint it? How is he going to paint something hanging up on the wall like that? Uh-oh. He's still alive?
He trains at our FLET company.
Or did he end it?
Yeah, got a lot going. A Caucasian will be the first one to strike him before.
Yeah, he ended it.
Because they don't like it.
All right, so I'll get the Byrd one off there. Let me show y'all God's technology before we go. This is why I say CROW and silent are the demise of Kenneth Byrd. They are the generals. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know about detail. But even though we got the door open, look at the ceiling. Not much difference, is it? Look at the detail. Look at the detail. Not much difference, is it? I wouldn't know about the detail if they didn't keep hammering it home. I think we're gonna go to Golden Ring tomorrow, y'all. We're getting the last looks at God's technology. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. The next time you see me, we're gonna have Crow's screen up. The screen not gonna be perfect, but we'll have it up. So shout out Brian Great Car Mobility. And Great Car Mobility, and I will see y'all. I'll see y'all later on. Peace, everybody. So thanks to everybody that came by. Thanks to the guy next door, Silent Wave 5. It's the day. CROW1176. Anybody else comment? Superman Clark Kent if you came in. Rock Bottom if you came in. Make sure I don't forget nobody. All your opinions matter. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. We out. How you end this thing? I haven't ended a live. I ain't been done a YouTube live in so long. All right, y'all. We out.